Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good, family? How y'all feeling on this good Thursday, man? We back to get boxing. It's just to take over the airways for a little bit. How's the family feeling? Hope everybody feeling good, man. I'm still halfway getting over this little nasal congestion, but I'm good. We are here. How y'all feeling? We gonna build for a little bit. Y'all smash the like button for me. And we gonna get into it. We gonna get to it. Fight week, man. It's fight week, man. Tomorrow we got a good card. We got Shakur Foster fighting tomorrow, man. That's a fight. Like I said, I think I'm gonna try to call that card tomorrow. I'm gonna try to call the Shoo on the card. I think Tiger Johnson too. So it should be worth it. It should be a fun card, man. It should be a fun fight card tomorrow, man. I want to see Shock stand on business, man. He been looking good since losing his last fight way back in 2016. So I'm looking forward to seeing him defend his title tomorrow against Abraham Nova, who I think he's actually gonna beat. It's still a good fight, still a good card, man. Let me say what's up to the fam. Crush the legend in the building. My God was good with it, bro. Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? Creole, the traveler, was good with it. Much love, bro. Appreciate your Omega Red. Salute to a real one, man. Go good. What's good with it, fam? Rude exposure in the building. How y'all feeling? Salute to everybody, man. I had a hell of a night, man. If I sound like my voice going and stuff, man. Teacher was good with it, family. Damn, I didn't even realize I sound this bad. So y'all have to pardon the voice, man. Baby boy kept us up all night. And he could not sleep because he couldn't breathe. 88 Sports Talk was good, family. And salute to the much love to the family that reached out asking about baby boy. He getting there. I don't even want to keep saying he's doing better, but he's definitely better than what he was for sure, man. He had to get an IV, dehydrated, all types of stuff. So they had to take blood and all that good stuff. So waiting to see what's really going on. But I said I'm gonna come here and talk to the fan for a little bit. 88 Sports Talk Part Twice. What's good, bro? How you feeling? So I'm gonna come build for a little bit. Samuel, what's good with it, fam? Peace and blessings to my guy. Macho, my guy, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? How y'all feeling, man? We're gonna talk about a few things. So y'all pardon me, man. We're gonna get to it. What's good with it, Macho? How you feeling, bro? We gonna get to it, man. It's a few things we're gonna talk about. I see a hot topic a little bit since last Thursday, Jamaine Ortiz and Teofimo. You know, everybody been giving their opinions on who they thought won, who they felt like won. You'd be surprised, man. A lot more people than what you think felt like Ortiz pulled it off. But you know, I seen a little interview from Ortiz, and man, he said it was one guy that he was willing to go back to 135 to fight. He said there's one guy that he wanted to F up. And then you got Kid Austin calling Shakur out. I mean, I think boxing getting interesting, man, especially if they start making these fights. And Teo, shout out. Teo got people thinking he gonna go challenge Crawford, but that's nonsense. I think he just talking, man. He just trying to get people to look at him. He had a badass performance. What way to continue to, get people to pay attention to you? Tell everybody you petition the WBO to fight Crawford at 47, which is BS, and we know he ain't gonna do that. What's good with it, Mike? How you feeling, bro? Aisha, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? So again, man, salute to everybody that been asking about the baby boy. Like I said, man, he getting there. He's the reason why I'm tired, man. I wasn't even gonna come on today. I did 3 shows yesterday, man. But we back again, man. I wasn't gonna come. Somebody said you got to come back on. Can't beat the champ hugging him all night. I look at it like this, bro. I can't tell nobody how to look at that fight. People like what they like. It comes, I think, the confusion or the disconnect with the people. Some people got their preference mixed up with what really actually happened, right? Like people don't, most fight fans, they don't prefer a boxer or a guy to get in the ring and move as much as Jamaine Ortiz did. But when you really pay attention to what took place, you will see one guy had a game plan and the next guy didn't. You get what I'm saying? If I'm doing something that's causing you fits, why would I stop doing it? You get what I'm saying? And even with all of the moving that he did, he still threw more punches and he landed more. So it's hard to make an argument and say all he did was run when he outworked the other guy with all the movement. So that told me something right there. God, the fact that he could move that much and still out throw and potentially, outland a guy. I mean, it tells me something. He wasn't just running in there. People, I went back and rewatched some stuff, man. I don't think he was running at all. I think it was a boxing lesson, man. People just don't prefer that style of fight, so I get it. But just because it's not something that's pleasing to the eye, don't mean the guy ain't win. Kizzy, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Appreciate you, Aisha. Much love, Queen. He's getting there. Do you remember Emmanuel Williams? Is that the one that beat Damn, that's not the guy that beat Teach was good with it. That's not the one that beat the Russell brother. I don't think that's not him, is it? Or am I tripping? Is that him? Frequent Flyer, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Definitely prayers. Yeah, man, he gonna get there. We gonna get him back right. I just hate to see, get an IV and all that stuff. He ain't have no energy. I ain't never see baby boy. My baby boy always smiling, laughing. That's all he do. You talking, laughing. If he ain't doing that, something ain't right. So I ain't see him doing a lot of smiling for the last couple of days. That's how I know he ain't been good. But appreciate that, bye. He gonna get back. But yeah, man, back to the TO. Yeah, like I said, man, I think that's just people's preferences. You want God to stand in there and mix it up, and I get it. You know what I mean? I understand it, but I still understand that just because the fight wasn't overly exciting from an offensive standpoint, I'm still able to recognize that a guy came in there with a game plan and he executed. You know what I mean? At a high level too. You know what I'm saying? He executed at a high level. Name another fighter that made Teofimo miss that much. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say it's layers to that fight. There's layers to the fight. It's more than one way to look at it. Movement was just one. And you got to talk about the defense that he showed. You get what I'm saying? The biggest punch that was landed it wasn't even a punch. It was a damn headbutt that split Jamaine Ortiz eye. You know what I'm saying? Fight game in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? Ashley's corner. What's good, Cuzzo? How you feeling? You tell them Top Rank put in to make their fighters look good. Top Rank Golden Boy. I've been doing that way too much these days. He said what Top Rank put in to make their fighters look good. Who that? Ortiz? I mean, you talking about Emmanuel? Okay, Emmanuel was one of the worst ones. Oh, okay, man. What's is he fighting somebody? Speaking of fights, Brian Norman. I just wanted to make sure I let y'all know Brian Norman got a fight coming up March 2nd. He back in the ring, man. Salute to Brian Norman. He's back March 2nd, man. Salute to him, man. I like to see him keep doing his thing. And for those that like the young guy, Ben Whitaker, the guy that do all this fancy showboating but can actually fight with it, he back March 30th or 31st. So those are a couple fights I just wanted y'all to be aware of for those that rock with both B Norman and Ben Whitaker. Ben Whitaker, what is this? March 31st, pardon me. March 31st, and it's on that Peacock app. So I'm just putting that out there. Anybody that watched Ben Whitaker fight a couple weeks back, what was it, a couple weeks ago or last week, something like that, he is right back March 31st. And Brian Norman to be back in the ring March 2nd. So that's good news. ATLs, y'all on Brian, man. I had him on here, man. Maybe I'll get him back up here. Don, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? At all. Oh, to say Kid also needs to step up but not Shakur level. We should fight Keyshawn. Yeah, he called Keyshawn a pawn. Said, why go after a pawn when I could just go right for the champion or the king? Something he said. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. You hear Foster say it would take a kind of yeah. Cuz I seen that. Yo, shock on time, man. He ain't playing. He said he'd go up to 47 and spank Conor Ben, man. That's funny. Yeah, footwork and skills go a long way, a very long way. And Shock ain't, I ain't gonna say he the biggest guy, but he ain't as small as what people might think. He a little bigger than what people might realize. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty solid 30-pounder. And he looked ready too, man. He looked ready. But yeah, man, speaking of that, Kid Austin, let me just pull this up because we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about a few things. I got a clip from Teddy Atlas speaking about Tank, him and Bernard Hopkins. What am I looking for? Oh, all right, I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. What is it? I really ain't put that picture up there. No, I'm slipping today, man. Y'all got to pardon me, Foster, about that. Actually, yeah, man. He showed me a lot. He showed me a lot with his last fight. Showed me a whole lot with his last fight. Biting down. He even took shots from a guy with a 90% KO ratio, and still he took the shots, weathered the storm, and then stopped him. And the 12th was crazy. It was said Ryan B. Haney, easy, did he? Oh, I ain't surprised. No, but you saying no, but be in boxing news in the building was good, bro. How you feeling? No, but yeah, shit, hell nah, man. Look, I hear he got a chance. He got a good chance. He got a puncher's chance. He got a chance to win, but it's unlikely. But yeah, man, I thought I had this post up here. Let me pull it up with Kid Austin. I like Kid Austin, man. I like him, man. I don't. He's a fighter that I believe. I don't think he just be talking. I think if he say he wants to fight you, he'll fight you. You get what I'm saying? And he called Shakur out. He called Shakur out for a fight at the end of this year. And you know it's funny because he's supposed to be back at June, so that's the summer. So you wonder would they even be possible to even make a fight like that? I don't see why they wouldn't though. Interview with Nova, he said that. Oh yeah, how I missed that? How the hell did I miss that from Jay? Thomas Hill in the building. JBT was good, my guy. How you feeling? Y'all got a partner voice, man. Like I said, man, your boy been up late, tossing and turning and stuff. So I'm a little scratchy on the voice. Like Kid Austin mentality towards boxing. Me too. He seemed like he genuinely want to prove himself, and you gotta like a kid like that, man. He calling for the right names. Like him and Keyshawn had some back and forth. And I know he been adamant about fighting that man. So I'll say, man, look, I just want to see the fights. But the fact that he on Golden Boy, I mean, I don't know. Golden Boy, Bob Arum, are they willing to work together? Then Shakur say fight Tank at the end of the year. He said he want to fight Tank at the end of the year. He said he want to fight him at the end of the year. I thought Keyshawn promised that fight at the end of the year. Come on, you know how I go, Teach. You know how I go. Oscar looked like he was just agreeing with Keyshawn when he was talking about that. He was like, Keyshawn was like, man, what did he say? End of the year. Yeah. Keyshawn was like, Vegas. He like, yeah, Vegas. Like, I'm just like, look at Oscar full of shit. Oscar ain't trying to put him in there right now. But he might be, though, because he might believe in him. Right now, I'm going with Keyshawn because of the pedigree, if there was a fight now. He did say he sparred with Shakur. He said Shakur couldn't hit him. I mean, make of that what you will. I wasn't there, so I can't really have an opinion on it. But yeah, Teach, he did say he was gonna get him that fight. Yeah, Oscar did be talking. LaMarcus, what's good, family? How you feeling? Lonnie Lee, JBT, my guy, man, always supporting the grind. Much love, much appreciation, man. In the super chat, what's good with it, Lonnie? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Salute to my guy, Lonnie. Juice in the building. Was good, Juice? How you feeling, bro? Cornelius in the building. Was good. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, I think so, Teach. I think he was just talking. Man. I think he was just saying what the fighter wanted to hear. Hilltop in the building. Only way that's happening if he's leaving Top Rank. Oh, you talking about the Tank fight? You talking about Tank and Shakur? I mean, look, man. I just that fight need to happen, man. But I know a lot of people feel like the only way it can happen if he leave Top Rank and go to PBC. I'm just not sure that exactly fixes the issue either, because it's a lot that you'll have to deal with on the PBC side of things. One thing you could at least say about Top Rank, they keep their fighters active, man. Keep their fighters active. Because that fighting once a year shit ain't it. That ain't it. Kid also, because in the interview long ago, he said Shakur was making him think a lot. I know how I go, Teach. I know how I go. I know Juice. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? What's good, my guy Cornelius Hilltop in the building? Much love to all y'all. Y'all smash the like button. We're gonna cook for a little while. Your boy put in some overtime, man. We did 3 shows yesterday. I mean, I see our Kid Austin man not to call out Shakur with Keyshawn. Like Mortai only wants Keyshawn. Yeah, I wonder why Mortai didn't speak about fighting Shakur. That's surprising, being that they got a common opponent. They got a common opponent in Nakatila and Mortai polished him off. He dusted him off. I heard him call out Devin Haney a couple times. I didn't hear him say Shakur. I don't think he's scared, but I don't know what the reason would be for not calling him out, though. I like Mortai. I like him. He could fight. He definitely could fight. But yeah, man, these dudes be flip-flopping depending on who asks them questions, man. And at the same time, I've seen with my own eyes with him saying Shakur is his favorite fighter. Like, that's his favorite fighter. That's what he said. So, you know what I mean? I doubt if he your favorite fighter because you sparred him and he just couldn't hit you. Like, you know what I mean? that's, you know what I mean? It got to be the skills, something that made you say that's your favorite fighter. You get what I'm saying? And it damn sure ain't because he was easy work. So 3 shows I logged on that 4. Didn't see you on. Yeah, what happened yesterday? Yesterday I think I came on Aisha at 4:30. I think I popped on 4:30. I popped on, and then I jumped over on the Rise a little after that, you know, like 20, 30 minutes into today's show, and we rocked out for like 2 hours. He asked me to come back. Where my guy senior at? He said he probably want me to come back through. So pardon me. It was mad. I was doing a lot of running. Baby boy got me all thrown off. I had came on early, and then I came right back at 4:30. Something like that. Shakur, there's a follow the money. He's coming. He is here now. Pay that man. Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? He get paid pretty good. He get paid pretty good. I just think he a little frustrated and growing impatient with the process. I think the fact that, you know, he a talent the way he is, he just want to fight the fights. You get what I'm saying? He want to be in there with the guys. And when you hear future plans and they don't involve you get frustrated. And that's what we seen with him. Dre Noble in the building. What's good with it, bro? You say you on again tonight? I probably pop over there again with him, man. As long as I got the energy for it, man. As long as I got the energy, I definitely do it. I watched a lot of his interviews say he would knock out Dad, but he had that same energy with taking Shakur, spar all those guys. Yeah, it's something about Dad. He might feel like he a weak link, but hey, man. One thing I think that gets overlooked, man, is the discipline and the experience that Devin Haney is slowly gaining. Like, people got to take that into account. You can get better. You know what I mean? You can get a little bit better. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about him that just make guys feel like they could beat his ass. But I think he'd be a tougher out. Like, I think, you know what I mean? It's going to take a damn good fighter to beat Devin Haney. It's not going to be no, you get what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no iffy guy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that bro iffy, but let's see. But yeah, man, he got this different energy, man, because you know, that stuff different. I think what it is the IQ, man, and just to speak about it, man. You hear the way Bernard speak about Tank. Call it what you want. You ain't gotta agree with it. You hear the way Teddy Atlas, and he don't give no. I ain't gonna say he don't give nobody credit, but he's a tough critic. I'll say that, right? Teddy Atlas is a pretty tough critic, but for him to give Tank his flowers like that, I respect it. You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. While I was here, we're gonna play it. It's only like 30 something seconds, so it's short. But he gave that man his just due. No KOs in 5 years is probably it. Yeah, Hilltop. They feel like you ain't punching like that. I mean, I'll tell you this. Kid Austin got a ton of energy. I want to see him in any of these fights, to be honest with you. I don't care if it's Keyshawn. I don't care if it's Shakur. I don't give a damn who it is. The fact that he calling for these names, I like it. You know, the back and forth we seen with Keyshawn, like I like to see any of them fights, man. The dude give himself a real good chance to win fights because he got skills, he got talent. He stay in that gym. He a damn gym rat. He work hard. You get what I'm saying? He work extremely hard. I got a lot of respect for Kid Austin. That kid, he know what, he ain't no stranger to hard work, man. He gonna get in there and work. I knew Freakin' was coming. He said Regis was thinking the same way. He damn sure was until damn got in there, start putting them lasers to him. He started putting them sharp ass shots to him, man. He wasn't seeing them. But you know, now that it's over, well, we could talk about it. I knew Regis was gonna have a tough night. Period. I knew it was gonna be a tough night, regardless of anything. But my bro watched. He was watching Regis work in camp, and he was seeing like some of the people that he was working with. He just wasn't looking good, and he felt like he was gonna get his ass handed to him anyway. He said it, and that's coming from a guy that rock with Regis for real. I'm not sure why Oscar didn't match Floyd up. Mark Castro, that's his name, right? Yeah, Mark Castro. He spoke about that. Kid Austin spoke about that in the interview. He said he called Mark Castro out. He said, yo, these are the guys that they say are good. Mark Castro, he like, yo, fight him. I wonder why too. I wonder why, man. But That's what I really want to see. I hear the call outs, but I want to know how realistic the fights are. Like you gotta take your pick. Is it gonna be Keyshawn or Shakur? Like that's a big jump. That's a big jump, man. I mean, it's a considerable jump, should I say? You want to say it's a bit Barbara D. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Yeah, it was an older one too, bro. It was an older one. Teach. He was with his pops, and that's when he called Keyshawn the trash kid from Top Rank. That's what he called him. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you and play it, man. We're gonna cook for a little bit. Cash in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Marquis in the building. He had a trash fight before. Who that? Mark Castro. That's probably why he ain't probably why they ain't mentioning him. I do think Kid Austin is a good talent, man. He's talented, he's fast, he's quick, he got good power, he confident, he won a fight. You get what I'm saying? He won a fight. That's why I like him. He called him a trash kid from Top Rank, man. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see if I can get it for y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, man, for your bro. I'm trying to find a little clip where he went in real quick. He went in on Keyshawn. Oh, all right, hold on. I think I got it right here. He tripped out on him a little bit.
Sean Davis as nothing more than a stepping stone.
No, not for me. I seen on his Instagram he got a mixtape coming out. Like he focused on some other things, so I ain't worried about him.
Just to answer them fans, Keyshawn is garbage. I'm gonna answer it for real. I've been said that. I told Keyshawn to send a contract. Listen, I don't know what else to say. Keyshawn know us. He know what we'll do with him. He don't want to fight us, y'all. So y'all might as well move on from the Keyshawn.
Somebody needs to send at least a term sheet to see someone's bluff.
Keyshawn,
someone's bluff.
No, hold up, brother. That's bullshit. Keyshawn don't want to fight. I put it out. You ask Keyshawn if he want to fight. You don't have to delegate for him. Do we want to fight?
So you saying you sent the term sheet?
I'm not spending the money to send a term sheet for somebody I know don't want to fight. We walked up on him. He walked up on us. So all that people talking, he don't want to fight us.
Yo, look. Hey, yo, the things I hear about Keyshawn, man, he like that. He liked to fight, and I mean, he just proved how much he liked to fight when he got in the ring this past Thursday, man. He looked good. The Mason boys is serious. Hey, Kirk Douglas in the building. Pardon me, man. All things in the building. What's good, family? Salute to the famo, man. Y'all smash the like button for you, bro. Upper echelon, my guy. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, that was Floyd Sr., bro. Yeah. Aunt McQueen in the building, the professor. I'm about to drop the link just in case any of y'all want to come build with your guy, baby daddy. Casual fool. You ain't right, fam. You ain't right, fam. Y'all crazy, yo. This man sound like a grown woman. He sound like a woman. You don't like that high pitchedness. He said he need to put some bass in his damn voice. Keyshawn put down history, put drives a look. Saw a little bit of Terrence and Keyshawn in his last fight. I'm telling you, hey, Samuel, that they do be getting to work in. Think about it, Samuel. Who is his trainer? And who trains Terrence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? So you not bugging. I think baby boy is here, man. Baby boy is coming. Oh man, but you're not bugging. You're not bugging at all. You're not bugging at all, man. They got this. Aisha said, get some damn bass in your voice. You don't like that high pitchedness. So he sounded a little moist. He came up and there, Keyshawn don't want to fight. I like Floyd Sr. though. He do right by the son though. EJ, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, Bomac, you get what I'm saying, Samuel? So that schooling, all I'm saying is the schooling is there. So the fact that he's able to work with him, you get some work with Shakur, Bomac, you get what I'm saying? They get that schooling, man. Floyd 5 equals Mayweather, Bill, Angel Garcia. He always interrupts his son to take over the interviews. He promotes his son like Bill, talks trash like Angel. Damn, teach you right on point with that. Yeah, that's how you do it. Look, The only thing I can say is I understand that he's young, but you know, he in the fight business, so people want to hear more of the fighter. And look, I get what he said to Ness. You don't got to delegate for Keyshawn. Just ask him, do he want to fight? But you see Keyshawn, like, let me go find it. I'm going to find the Keyshawn joint where he was talking to Oscar. Where he's talking to Oscar about making a fight, bro. Like, Keyshawn sounded like he wanted to fight. Sound like he wanted it to me. It seemed like Oscar. That's the thing, man. That's the part. Like, I give Kid Austin all the credit. I think if that contract came across his desk with Keyshawn Davis' name on it, I think he'll sign it. But I think the problem is, and this is for both guys, do their teams want that for each other right now? Do they want to take that risk? Do Top Rank and Bob Arum want to throw Keyshawn Davis in there with Kid Austin, and do, you know what I mean, Golden Boy, De La Hoya really want to throw? You get what I'm saying? Do they really want to throw him in there? That's what I want to know. Do you really want to throw that man in there? Dad sound you gonna come out with a line of lingerie for me. Y'all crazy. That's wild. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all ain't right. Macho said, nah, I'm chilling. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right, man. If you see Floyd singing with his son in the interview, just expect seeing to take over the whole thing. Now, I already know how he coming, bro. And he can't help it. I don't think he can't help himself a little bit, bro. He just like he can't help himself. He can't help but to speak for his son, bro. He can't help it. He just can't. But yeah, look, Keyshawn walked up. Now, let me play this little joint. Salute the fight hype. I hope they ain't got no weak ass music.
You guys are going back and forth.
It's good. It's great. Can we make it happen?
It's great. Yes.
Can we make it happen?
Yes.
When do you want to make it happen, though? Honestly.
Should be this year.
This year?
Yeah. End of the year.
End of the year?
Yeah. What do you think?
Whenever you ready. I'm ready. Whenever y'all ready. End of this year?
Would be big. Would be big.
Let's shake on that, Oscar. Can we shake on that?
Wait, would be big, right, bro? See how easy that is?
Thank you. Hey, y'all see the Kid Austin at the end of this year? Got my boy Oscar right here saying it. Me and Kid Austin at the end of this year.
End of this year.
Let's make it happen, man.
Oscar
We'll do it
like
big. Yes, sir. Where should we at? Vegas?
Yeah, this is amazing.
This is the place, right?
The backup boxing.
There y'all go.
Oscar, he said where it's gonna be at. He said where it's gonna be at. Vegas. Oscar looked, he took a little pause. He said, yeah. Like, bro, stop. That's all I want to know. Look, and I'm giving the fighters all the credit until I see something different. Kid Austin don't pass me as a fighter that's scared to fight. He looked like he wants to fight. Ain't no way in hell. And I just use logical way of thinking. That man spends so much time in the gym. I'm pretty sure he got a cot, a bed, or something where he could sleep in that joint. There's no way a guy that spends that much time in the gym perfecting his craft is scared of somebody. You get what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me. So I feel like if a contract came across his desk for him to fight, he would. Same thing for Keyshawn. This dude putting in work with the best of the best. I'll be out there. The best of the best in the world, right? So you get what I'm saying? I doubt if he's scared. This is a Olympian, bro. A silver medalist. Like, kill them narratives. Over here, we talk real boxing, man. Until I have, undeniable proof that guys are ducking and maneuvering around fights, I can't treat him like that. I'm going to treat a silver medalist like he's supposed to be treated. That's a guy that was groomed fighting the best of the best in the world. Why would he turn pro when the money on the line and he don't want to be great? Just don't make sense to me. Kid Austin literally lives in the gym. I don't know no fighter off the top of my head that I see more videos in the gym actually putting in real work. It ain't like he's just looking good for the camera. The kid be putting in work. So I like both of them. I think they real fighters, and I think they will fight each other. It's just all about the time and like when would these fights happen? Time to say, yeah, Keyshawn and Kid Austin. Still, I don't think his team is worried about the threat of losing to him. Yeah, you might be right, bro. You might be right. I'm not going front. Yeah. I like Oscar. He said, I like Oscar. Thrill Hill in the building. Was good, family. Oscar was perpetrating. Yeah, he wasn't serious, bro. He wasn't serious. Oscar got the whole conversation. He not going to remember that. I'm telling you, he ain't going to remember nothing, cuz he just talking. Sounds like an undercard fight or a semi-co-main event. I think so, too, Barbara D. They definitely sound like a good co-main. They sound like a good co-main. Texas, but hell no. Vegas. Right. You know what I mean? And he wants to work together with other promoters. He said it. He did say it. Tim Stoudemire in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? Maybe Kermel. Every day a new sparring video surfaces. Yeah, Kermel be on it. He a young dog, man. He a young dog. I like his work ethic. But Kid Austin, boy, that man, every video, bro. Like every time, I be like, damn, this kid don't do nothing else but the gym, workout. That's why I say I respect the work he's putting in, his mentality. Like he's dedicating his life to the sport. He living a lifestyle. He young as hell. He only like 20, man. He want to smoke. I like Kid Austin. Ain't nothing to dislike. You know what I mean? Kind of P Hunter, what's good with it, family? He said, what kind of beef in this Ryan and Dab doing accusations of Ryan doing coke? I'm like, come on, man. And Dab accused him that. Damn. He said Ryan doing coke. And to think, Dab, don't shame on you, Devin. To think I went to bat for you when a guy said you was taking ecstasy, man. I jumped right in his comments like, come on, man, don't do that to a good young fighter. That dude. I challenged somebody about putting out false information that Devin take drugs. The dude challenged me to a debate in seconds. He read the comment. He wanted to debate. I was like, nah, bro, I'm cool on that. I'm gonna pass on that, good brother. I'm gonna pass on that. Kid Austin need to fight Andy Cruz. Look, Kid Austin, Andy Cruz gonna be good, make good fights for people moving forward. He said him and Keyshawn gonna be a hell of a fight down the line. And I want to say this to anybody: like, if you can go find the fights, go look up Keyshawn when he fought Andy Cruz. Please do. Like, don't listen to nobody else tell you what happened in them fights. Go watch them for yourself, because it's not the way people make it seem. And what I got from that, those Cubans, they're the closest thing, and this is all with all due respect, they're the closest thing to a professional at the amateur level, if that makes sense. They spend so much time in the amateurs. You see why he doubled up there. So it's like Andy Cruz mastered that point system, that amateur style, and Keyshawn, just looking at the fights, he got more of a pro-ready style. That's why his transition from the amateurs to the pros wasn't tough for him. You get what I'm saying? It was a smooth transition because he already had that kind of style. And you could see it. Like, think about it. You don't hear things like people saying to him, turn your punches over and stuff like that. You hear that about Andy Cruz, because in the amateur system, they're not really worried about turning punches over. They just trying to score. So, I mean, Thomas, what's good with it, my bro?
Oh, man, I'm just over here enjoying the cook, man. I wanted to clarify something that I stated, bro. I know sometimes my damn phone just be cutting up, and autocorrect is a beast on this thing, man. But had me over here sounding like I need to shut my mouth.
Nah, I'm with you. I know how autocorrect be doing.
Yo, man, I'm just saying that I think both fighters, people, would love that fight. Now, I'm not sure Bob would like that fight, because I don't know how he feels with whoever manages Kid Austin. Oh, it's Oscar. You're right, it's Oscar. So I don't know how their relationship is, but I know for a fact his father, as your boy Keyshawn like to call him, Ballhead want that fight, because he want his son to prove to the world that he the goods.
Right.
And the brother got some serious talent. He stay in that gym. You ain't never lied about that.
Right.
Likewise,
I respect him. It's nothing not to like about. I'm all about let's really big to lift the sport up, man. They give you a reason to support them. Let's just do it. Like, did y'all see how happy Bomac was to be coaching Keyshawn? Bro, if I box and my coach ain't doing what Bomac was doing before the walkout, I'm firing him. Get out of here, bro. I'm firing you.
Yeah.
Ain't no way a man that's that happy about, just being there, seeing his guy shine and it being his time, is scared to put him in there with somebody too. That's how I look at that.
Facts. And I was
all up to them. So again,
I'm definitely leading to that. I know for a fact. You can't tell me somebody who went to the highest order of amateur status and placed and medaled is afraid. And his people are afraid of making a fight. So I believe that fight should be next.
Right.
Just because of the dialogue that's going on between them and how much they keep up. I believe also that, it will be an entertaining fight for it. as long as it lasts, man. I mean, it could go the distance. Both of them got a skill set that can push it to the distance. Both of them got a skill set that can end it real quick.
Right. Yeah,
so
man, I think that's a hell of a matchup for both of them dudes, man. Kid Austin ain't no slouch, bro. I just think the seasoning, that pedigree. I always speak about the pedigree with these Olympians, man. That's priceless experience that they get. Like, I don't think people really think about the difference. Where I have a huge respect for the amateur system as opposed to the pros, and I get the difference. The fact that you can't pick who you're fighting. Yeah. Dudes don't even be knowing who they gonna fight. And you gotta go in there and have your best night of your life every single time. See what Andy Cruz did? He medaled up, he gold medaled up. So he understood. Like, you get what I'm saying? That schooling is priceless, bro. But some of those guys, I do think, stay there a bit too long to the point where, their transition process from the amateur to the pro game is just a lot different. Seems like it take a lot longer.
Yeah, hey, salute Macho. I got it on good authority that there's a lot of people who don't want to fight Abdullah Mason. That got named. So, I mean, I'm not sure if Kid Austin would duck him because it's an opportunity, but it's not the opportunity that Keyshawn Davis is, and I'll tell you why. Name recognition. Not too many people are aware of how great Abdullah Mason is. People know Keyshawn. Keyshawn is somebody that they are behind and they're pushing.
Right.
And I think, with that stable in particular, it is too much talent. They're talent rich over there. They have Emiliano Vargas over there. They have Jermall Ortiz over there. Abdullah Mason over there. They got so much talent over there. And it's like, who really is the goods? I believe Abdullah Mason is the goods. I believe you could see it in his fights. It's like what you said the one time, Just, when you said, like, whoever says anything about boots, you're not hearing because you know what your eyes see.
Right.
That eye test sometimes is just amazing, and it tells you what the truth is. Just think about it when you. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I just said for sure. I keep cooking. You good.
I'm just saying, just think about it when you see the one girl that really captures your eye.
Right.
Ain't nobody tell you about that girl.
I like that.
I'm real spill on that, bro, because I mean, we got to take it and put it to something that's very applicable in our daily lives, because a lot of times we don't see what's going on in their life, but in our life we can attribute it to that, and we can see, like, yo, no matter what my mom may say, my dad may say, my people that I rock with on a daily, that's the one.
Look at Barbara D. Teofimo Stevenson. Why I just heard of this name, man, recently, man. Now you just dug in your bag with that one, Queen.
Teofimo was no joke.
One of the best amateurs.
Yeah, Teofimo was no joke. What, he's a 3-time gold medalist?
I think he definitely got more than one.
Yeah. He definitely got more than 2.
Sure. He could be 3. Shit, they stay there. They stay there. And again, for me, y'all, it's all about understanding. See how I had that criticism that these dudes stay long in that amateur system, but at the same time, like, I got some more game as to why it don't, for them, be like, they be wanting to go, right? The Cuban fighters, they be wanting to chase that American dream or come over here and turn pro and be great. But some of these, these different countries, man, they not they don't be pressed because they be well taken care of as an amateur. You get what I'm saying? It's like they be getting treated almost like a damn professional. They getting paid, they getting taken care of. So I don't know, different situations for different people. Because if you listen to Robisi, man, look what the hell he had to go through to get over here. Man, I heard they made him scrape the damn Olympic tattoo off his arm. I was like, what the hell? They said they made him peel that off, like scrape it. I was like, that's crazy, bro. Shoes, that guy 126. He fighting tomorrow, man. Should we go live for these fights, man?
You should go live for those fights. You should definitely go live for those fights.
A triple header.
Hey, Shoe deserves people's eye, bro. That dude he is the business. He's talent, and he's humble as hell. So he's gonna get better.
And he got a good family behind him. So
he sure do.
Man, he got a lot going on with him, man. And his temperament when he get in the ring, he coming to hurt something, bro. He ain't trying to play with you, and he could box his ass off. see none of these young guys fighting each other anytime soon. It all depends, right? Because I think what we be having to consider that it's going to be Jose Diaz in the building. Was good, family. He said Shushu was special. Yeah, man, he the goods for sure. He the goods for sure. I think this is the problem, though. I think not so much the problem. I think it's a small percentage of guys that's willing to take those early chances. Early. Like, for example, like Thomas was just running down some of the names. I heard you say Emiliano, Vargas, Abdullah, Mason. It's funny how you said them two. Because Emiliano seems to think that him and Abdullah Mason is going to be a great fight down the line. But see, they already thinking down the line because they figure it's a bigger fight. So you got to think some of these fights, if we get them prematurely, they're potentially money fights for each other down the line. I know people don't like to hear that, but I'm becoming more and more of a fan of the maturation process, seeing a guy get their season and the growth process. Like, I'm cool with it because you don't just wake up and get in there with world champions, man. They prepare you for it. So I think as long as I'm seeing fighters build the right way up into these fights, I'm cool. I'm cool if they don't happen right away. But at the same token, the way some of these fighters talk, you would think they want the fights right now. So, and I think some of them do. But again, we got to consider these dudes are investments, man. So a lot of people ain't trying to risk their investment like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Robisi Ramirez, I forgot one, but Shakur still want that back. And he beat him, man. Go watch that again.
Also what you said, to highlight what you said, bro, like it's crucial to have a watch back, bro, especially when you can slow it down, man, because you see a whole lot of stuff that you don't see to the naked eye live in full motion.
Right.
And like you said, man, it wasn't like Andy Cruz was styling on Keyshawn, bro. And even if it were the case, it's different now.
Yeah, it really is.
There's so many more things at play that weren't at play back then. So, you know what I'm saying? I think the fight is a great fight because I know that Andy Cruz has goods. He has some good stuff in his bag, and on top of that, he's got a great trainer. But the same can be said of Keyshawn, man. You can say whatever you want about Keyshawn. The dude is a technician in that ring, man. And I mean, he got popped. You know he got popped because I remember him hitting somebody and knocked the snot out of him.
Yeah.
So you had to hit somebody pretty damn hard to hit that, man. It's a great fight. And yeah, Robisi Ramirez, I mean, I don't think he want no part of Shakur right now. He's still trying to figure things out. I don't know if he was weight drained or whatever in his last fight, man, but he clearly wasn't the same Robisi that I seen in the ring before. Shout out to my guy Al Booger.
Sure. I you know what happened to Robisi is funny, man. His last fight, even though that was a hell of a war, could have went either way. It was one of them type of fights. I said this a while ago, man. I said this like I want to say maybe 3 fights ago with him. I said I like what I'm seeing from him, but the fact that he's trying to be this Cuban style of fighter that comes forward and don't really rely on using the ring, and you get what I'm saying? He almost got complacent, not utilizing all his skills, being on the front foot, trying to walk guys down. Like it was working for him, and I said it. I caught on to it. I was like, man, that's not. If he would have fought Shakur like that as an amateur, he would have lost. I'm not getting it, different system, but he would have lost, is what I'm saying. Like, when did you just turn into this all-out aggressive guy? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like he was falling in love with that, and it's crowd pleasing, right? It's fan friendly, but I caught it. I said, yo, man, that's gonna get him beat. I said, I promise you, it's gonna get him beat. He can punch, but he ain't like no. I don't look at Robisi as a puncher. I don't care how many knockout I did. He can punch, obviously, but I just don't look at him as that come forward pressure guy that's punching like that. So
yeah, you're right.
Seeing that being his approach, I was like, yo, he loving this approach to the game, man, where he just, walking guys down. Like, you see his approach to some of these fights. You've seen it in his last one. Like, to me, he's just not utilizing all his skills. He's not going in his full bag, and I think he ran a loss. I said it. I said somebody gonna beat him because he fights this way. He spends too much time like just trying to fight and not box. To the point where some people were saying the dude not all that skilled. I don't see what they talking about. I'm like, damn, man, y'all not seeing it because he not utilizing it. The dude just trying to fight. he ain't boxing. You get what I'm saying? It's like he's like, the hell with the amateur system. I'm coming to fight. And I like it, but I think that's why two things happened. That's why that fight was as entertaining as what it was. And that's also what I think led to a loss. YouTube Olympic winner.
Okay. Jose Diaz did mention that the last time too. I forgot about that.
Original Skywalker in the building. I think Nova was a little drained at 126 versus Robisi. It's possible. It's definitely possible too. That's definitely a possibility because he got slept in those one-punch knockouts. Like a guy that got a pretty decent beard. You get what I'm saying? Robisi ain't producing a lot of those one-punch knockouts, and the fact that he clipped him that way, I definitely attribute it to the weight, because that's usually when guys get hurt. That fluctuation, either going up or down, either way. Like that's when you'll see somebody get hurt. When Roy got knocked out, think about what he just did. How he jumped back down, dropped all that weight, athleticism shot, and now his punch resistance don't look the same. And then what happened? One punch knockout. I'm telling you that weight. That's why I respect weight classes and his weight classes for a reason. People be just acting like you could just be Superman. You respect the weight classes, or you're gonna learn the hard way, bro.
Hey, Just, I want to make sure. Oh yeah, salute to the good brother D Free. I want to make sure we highlight Jose Diaz because I know he got like real inside connection and information on them. And I remember him saying something greater was in play during that fight, and he said, he had to take that loss.
Right. He said I had to.
He said otherwise the people that run this country wasn't going to be too kind to him and his people.
Headgear saves a lot of these fighters. It's crazy, Macho. I hear that the headgear, they still suffer a considerable amount of damage even with the headgear, bro. It's crazy. Boxing is a brutal sport. That's why I think my respect for it is just growing different than the average fight fan, because I don't think people consider how hard this shit is. If you had to do this for a career, I understand we don't do it. We're the fans of the sport, we're the supporters, but just think about if you had to do this for a living. You had to have your best day at work every day. You do all this work, months of work for one night. You get what I'm saying? One night. You know what I mean? And it can all still go wrong. It's crazy.
That's a fact. And that's what me and Ant was discussing earlier today, man. The discipline that it takes to keep yourself in shape. Like a lot of people can hate on Floyd, but one thing you cannot hate on is his discipline.
D for the win. And the building was good, family. How you feeling?
For the win.
Salute to the Queen, Kyle Sports, JBT in the building was good. I wanted to do this for a living. I feel you, cuz you like to put hands on people. I wanted to do this for a living. Put some hands on people, man. He said, get my number from Conor Local. Just do. I got you. I got Conor number. I'm gonna hit him up. I got you, Jose, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, so
man, salute to Robisi, man. But I did say that when it pertains to him, he had a loss coming because of the way he was fighting and not utilizing his full bag. And I thought that would that would cost him. And it caught up to him. But he fought that day. How tall was Buddy? 6 foot, 6'1"? Like what?
It was a great fight, though. It was a great fight.
Bro, where y'all pull that damn branch? Tall ass, long body, coconut long boy. Got Robisi fighting that big ass dude in there, man. But yeah, Al Booger, pardon me. I seen your comment.
Yeah, sports. What's good with you, my brother?
I think it's fighter talk, and then it's times where they be real with themselves. One thing that I gathered from both Andy Cruz and Keyshawn Davis, they will trash talk each other. I've heard both of them do it, right? Both of them did it, but I've also heard, like, more recently, not even heard, just was reading how Andy Cruz was saying that fight with Keyshawn Davis gonna happen down the line is gonna be a good fight. Like, giving him respect. So he trolls him sometimes, calling him his daddy or his son or whatever the hell he be doing. But I think they know real, recognize real. There's no way Keyshawn could think that he ass. That's not the right thing to say, because if he beat you that many times, it's like you gonna call him ass. That then you lost to a trash fighter. So you get what I'm saying? Always it costs you nothing to get somebody they just do, man. And you look better for doing it. You know what I'm saying? You get your respect more for doing it. He fought Group because said he fought Group. 3 gold medals, Barbara. She said he did. See, she was in her bag today with that one.
Your cousin said she wanted to put hands on folks for a living.
Cousin wanted to put hands on shit. Okay, I mean, I didn't.
She said she had to clarify herself with her fists.
Me neither.
Like this.
Me neither, bro. But I just felt like it was very possible. You get what I'm saying? That he was gonna lose, and he lost in a fashion that I could see him losing, fighting though. But what better way? Like I'm pretty sure he had to gain fans after that fight. Those are the type of losses where you lose no fans, no real supporters. You gain support after a fight like that. He cried pretty damn hard. That man wanted to win. I know he did, bro.
And see, that's to a great point. Like you made a great point, especially in context of time. Now it's always about pushing the fight to when it's the biggest possible event.
Right.
But back in the days, they used to fight before and then fight later on too, because it grew into a spectacle because their career kept on growing, and we didn't look at them in a negative light, if they took a loss. I mean, not too many people know, like Aaron Pryor, one of the best fighters that ever put on some gloves and enter into the ring.
Hell yeah. I watched some of his work not too long ago. Bro, the Hawk is the right name for him, man.
Exactly, right? Athlete name.
He had everything. Those dudes back in the day was a total package. Go watch some of them fights back in the day and just picture yourself in there having to be on the other end of some of them shots. Like a man, like who was that? Hearns Hagler. Wow. Them dudes, yo. Imagine having to be on the other end of one of them while they going at you like that.
That's a fact, man. And things that you don't even know what took place in the fight, like one of the fellow chat members, man. He is a brother-in-law to Hearns, so he has inside information that we don't know, like, and why he had to fight the fight that he fought against Hagler when he was winning, keeping him at a distance, man. First and foremost, that fool Hagler, he was coming ahead because he was trying to take it to a fight where it would be more beneficial for him. Right. Likewise, Hearns had a shoulder injury that not too many people know about, and it was hard for him to continuously pump that jab out there because it was hurting him to land them jabs on that boy or head too. But it was a great fight though. Right. Even for what we saw, it was a great fight, and both fighters went on to do greater things after that. Not too many people know the only fighter to have fought Aaron Pryor out of the Four Kings back then was Thomas Hearns, and it was in the amateurs as a 17-year-old, while Hearns was like 20 or 21, something. Pryor was 20 or 21, and you could see just how skilled Hearns was, but you could see how dominating Pryor was, man. It was just like, yo, this dude is a beast.
The spirit in those punches. Yeah, I'm telling you. And you know what? Just for conversation purposes, because a lot of times, people make the comparison. Fighters today ain't nothing like fighters back in the day. And you know what? This might sound crazy or it might not. You know what I think is a real big reason for that? The food, bro. The diets.
Oh, yeah.
I think they ate better food back in the day. I think not only did boxing transition to more of a business, but that the food that people eat is just so much worse for you now than it was back then. You get what I'm saying? And I think they just simply ate better. And it resulted
That's a very good take.
How else would these dudes be able to have all these fights within a month and in close proximity? Like, I looked at it. Matter of fact, I think I got a graphic in here just to let you know how crazy it was back in the day. It's like I got mixed feelings about this little graphic too, because I know the person that posted it more than likely was doing it to take a shot. But I just want to
try and take digs.
I still got it in here. I hope I ain't deleted, bro.
And while you looking for that, man, I always wanted to know. I guess it's because of the connection to being American. Right. Why wasn't the time when Shane was there, Oscar was there, Tito was there, Ike Corte was there, and Vargas was there, that none of them got labeled the new Four Kings? Because they all fought each other.
Make it just be, I don't know. Yeah, that's what really made them the Kings. You know what I mean? I think we see the potential in today's fighters as possibility of being Four Kings, but I think the only way you solidify that was good with it.
Thanks for clearing it up, Al Bugs.
Got my little salmon and stuff.
Okay.
Left the supermarket.
Okay.
Shout out to ShopRite. y'all in the tri-state area, y'all know about the shop, right? Everybody else, y'all might not know about shop, right? Y'all got like Albertsons and all that. Yo, Just, you said something real interesting about the food.
Right.
Yo, I had the same theory, but not necessarily about the younger fighters, but the UK fighters in recent times, right? Think about how many of these guys had fights end because they suffered a broken orbital bone. I'm like, are these guys not getting enough calcium or something in their diet? Because, yo, Billy Joe Saunders, broken orbital bone. Kell Brook, 2 broken orbital bones. I think Sonny Edwards just got his shit broke against Ben Rodriguez. So I'm like, what the hell is going? And then somebody said like, yeah, it could be because if you look at their teeth, there's that stereotype of the UK folks with their teeth.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I'm like, damn, there may be something to that. And I remember a couple of years ago, I know there was a mad cow disease crisis going on out there.
Right.
So I don't know if there's a shortage of calcium in their diet or something, but there got to be something to that because there's no way all these guys just getting their orbital bones just broke up like that.
Right. Get what I'm saying? Like, gotta be something with that food, bro. I just feel like nowadays, like these dudes don't even be wanting to get nutritionists. Like, bro, if you get in the bag, get a nutritionist. Don't want to hear shit about missing no weight. That's the one thing that made me mad with Shakur. Like, bro, I ain't counting your pockets, but bro, you get paid. You ain't got no business missing no weight. Get you a nutritionist, man. You know what I mean? Make that weight the right way.
Hey, why ass cutting up though? Why ass cutting up right now? She said they tender face.
Tender face is a new one. That's funny. I call people tender, but I be something else. But yeah, tender face is a new one.
Tender face is crazy.
That's crazy, dog.
They gonna fight killers. Yeah, for sure. P-Hunter. They wasn't fighting all the killers when they was doing that. But I think what I'm impressed by is the fact that these dudes was able to have that many fights within a month and all this crazy stuff. I'm mad. I deleted the graphic. Basically, it was showing Floyd with his 50-0 record, and but they had 20-some years up there, and then they had another guy. I think he had about 50-0, but the amount of time that he did it was is almost fake. You was like, what the hell? But I look at that. I know they're trying to take a shot in the sense that Floyd. Well, y'all think this is impressive. Look how fast he got the 50-0, but he wasn't fighting the quality of fighters he was fighting either. And then different eras, different times, that eating just totally different. It's too much junk food out here, like. For perfect example, like I seen an old video of Tank when he was in a like a convenience store, maybe like a Wawa, something like that, whatever the case. He grabbed all junk food and he was like, and I'm in camp too, and don't worry because I'm gonna make weight. But it's just like, look what they have to their disposal, all bad food, like that
gummy worms and shit, man. And then you even look at the heavyweight division and just look at the way those guys' physiques look. Look at the way Ron Lyle looked, or look at the way that Ken Norton looked.
Right.
And these motherfuckers look like they were just like straight out of a comic book or something, man.
Yeah.
Like,
now he do
different with their physique.
He ain't have it at the time when he missed the weight with Conceição. I don't believe she was there. I know what you're talking about. I don't believe she was there. So that's why I was like, you probably would have been able to make it differently. And it's again, you already growing. You can't just eat anything. You got to really be on a strict diet. 130 pounds. That's nothing, bro. I'm a skinny guy, but damn, 130. Bro, y'all think I was out here huffing?
Hey, we know your nutrition program is A1.
You know what I'm saying? I always tell them, man, go on that Just Do diet, man. Y'all looking to lose weight, man, hit me up. I'll write you up a nice meal plan. I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? Part of my diet, you might have to skip a meal or two. You know what I'm saying? By mistake or something. And you be good. All boxes to that, way better. Behind the train. Yeah. I mean, they got more they got access to more shit now too. And then these dudes, they got access to more money, I think, too. Simply put, like, so they don't have no reason to be taking no break.
Oh, man.
Salute to Miss Just Do. my crazy queen. She says she feed my skinny ass, but I skip meals, man. You see me do it. I do a 6-hour live and then come back, do 4 and almost 5 hours and don't eat. You seen me do it.
We know when that camera go off, though, man. We know what the hell is going on.
Hey, sometimes when the camera on, though, Ant, man.
He be like, excuse me, y'all. Hold on, excuse me, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he come off that fast, sometimes he be on camera, boy. You can hear him in the background over there tearing it up, boy.
Yo, because my mic a damn snitch, man. Telling her, man, I thought I was on a low one day. I looked, I said, damn, I ain't mute the mic. I said I ain't muted. I looked in the comments. Somebody was like, mute your mic. I'm just like, for a second, I almost snapped out. Like, you'll never tell. It's like I sat here and watched somebody eat a full meal on live, and not one person in their comment section had a problem with it. Not one. That's why I be like, y'all act like we not human, bro. But I be up here for 5 hours, like what I did yesterday, like almost an 8-hour shift of being on live. You don't think at one point I could just like grab something and snack a little bit? Like, damn, you mad because I'm starving? Like, I'm skinny as hell back here, bro. I need my meal. Anybody seeing or hearing me eat, it should be like music to your ears. You like, yes, man. One more day adjust, man. He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here starving back here, bro. I'll be back here like, damn.
Shit, I'll be over here trying to guess the meal, man, because I remember Mrs. JusDueBoxing was talking about the food truck in the comments one time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, what the fuck did she make? Because I'm like, he tearing it up, he turning the camera off. I'm like, what is it?
She said every time you get a plate, put it on cam, dog. We need to start getting
telling me I be smashing stuff. She do that to me all the time. I just be smashing. I'm telling you, I be trying to put in the work. Because one thing y'all gonna know about me, y'all gonna know I put in the work. I'm here. I'm really here. Rolly was good with the Diaz fight tonight. I'm a fight fan. We junkies. I ain't got no reason to ever not watch boxing. I genuinely be fun enjoying boxing. Lives. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Teach.
Yo, Rolly, not only is he going to be watching the fight, he going to be calling it while he eating a plate of Mrs.
Made me annoyed. I looked, I was like, dude, you know where you at? You over here. Like, mute my mic. Nah, y'all going to hear me eat this food. Just know I'm surviving back here when I'm eating, bro.
Hey, and like a Mickey Fricky, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a Mickey Fricky, because that sucker be good.
The 80s were fighting closer to their walk around. Hilltop, another thing. That too. Again, just think about it, bro. It's a real good conversation to have, and I'm all about the conversation. Think about it. It had to do something with guys eating better and then fighting closer to their walk around weight. Because think about it.
That's a big thing, too.
That boxing transition to just like the sport that everybody loves to, it's a business. Now people think about the reason why a person don't fight close to their walk around weight and why you would, strip down. It's about money. And people do the opposite. Lomachenko did the opposite, right? Because he's a smaller guy. He's simply fighting at 35 because of the opportunities financially for the most part. Because he's an undersized guy. He should be at 130, but that money calling. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a fact, Teach. That's a fact. Go on and eat on live, baby boy. We don't care. Hey, but what you made was an excellent point, though. They definitely, me and Ant was talking about this one day, man. We was talking about that walk around weight. How fighters don't fight at their close to their walk around weight, but back then they often did. They never ballooned up past a weight where they were going to go fight, and the only time they went up in weight is if they're moving up in the division.
Right. Yes, and that's what I think, man. It was less about the business, more about the fights. Like people, I ain't saying nobody is cool with being punched in the face for no money, but that just wasn't the focal point the way it is now. But you can't blame people because it's a dirty business. It was dirty back then. It's just as dirty now. It could be even more. Like people are trying to get paid. Like they ain't trying to X amount of fights and you ain't got nothing to show for it. And you out here beat up and you can barely speak. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit is real. So I just try to understand. I'm always coming from that place. I got my critiques and criticism about stuff, but I really be trying to understand why would these dudes be focusing more on that bag and trying to secure that money? Because you get what I'm saying? It ain't no, ain't no retirement fund for these dudes. Like we gotta do right by your money, and you gotta get it while you can, while you young enough to get it. Or that window, man, that window don't stay open forever. Salute to the Queen Aisha and the Cash App. Always supporting the grind. Appreciate
and we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
He said, I agree. Loma's a 30-pounder. He really is. I think that's the money got him up there. You know what I'm saying?
He's a little guy, man.
Snack got them boys looking like them old school fighters blowing up, man. I don't know what's up with Snack. I told y'all Keith Thurman said he suggested damn liquid IVs for Devin Haney. That Snack program hit different, don't it?
I mean, it got to, man, for him to make.
Man. Mm-hmm. No, my bad, Thomas. I was just saying I did the math one day because I can't remember who the hell it was. I think it might have been Brother Umar, and he was talking about water, right?
Right.
So a gallon of water weighs like 8 pounds, something like that, like a shade under 9 pounds. For you to be able, your body can't even absorb that much water in that amount of time.
Right. I thought that was crazy. Keith was like, man, that's awkward. Keith said, man, I'm at 47. You know, you go in the ring about what do you say, 58? He's like, shit, 25 pounds. He was like, man, that's awkward. He's like, what are they letting him do?
Yeah, that would be the equivalent of like drinking a gallon of water and probably like having a meal right there. Because a gallon of water is 8 pounds. Bro, it's hard to drink a gallon of water over the course of a day sometimes. So doing that shit, drinking three and some change.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In the span of a few hours is crazy.
Right. I wish they'd just make that fight so people could shut the hell up. Man, I know Tank gonna knock him out. I'm telling you, yo, you ain't gonna matrix your way out of that one. You're not gonna, and I'm telling you, when he's in there with another athlete, all of those angles, all of that shit that people be that should be almost non-existent. That matrix, that what a high tech and all them little nicknames and shit. Yeah, all right. That's why I say, man, I think it's something people underestimate. And they talk about his footwork like Tank ain't an athlete. Man, I think he'll knock Lomachenko out. And I've always thought that. I just thought when the first time I ever heard about that potentially being a fight, I always thought it would have been a tough fight for him because I don't like Loma could fight, bro. But don't tell me Tank don't figure it out. Matter of fact, we about to be in that y'all done found a way we had to bring this up. I had to play what Teddy Atlas had to say, man. So why I got my good brothers up here so y'all can tell me what y'all think about what he had to say. A gallon of water and not peeing it out. You get what I'm saying? Then you go in there fighting heavy as hell. Snack. They really eating snacks because them dudes be huge, like snacks for real. Don't trust Conte. I went to his place and tell the man, get away from me if you were on steroids. Yeah, why was he writing everything down? That's why I kept him out of prison for so many years. Damn. That's what kept him out of prison for so many years. That's crazy. If Loma 130-pound fighter, what is Tank? Same difference. A true 130-pounder that came from 126 that people seem to forget all about. Don't ever complain to me that he brought somebody up when the dude is smaller. You get what I'm saying? Naturally than any of these guys he fighting. That's why I'd be like, man, I know the bar is set extremely high when it comes to Tank Davis, bro. I'm gonna always fight the good fight, so I don't care who be mad. Like they be Tank Davis.
Hey, you brothers are cooking, man.
Like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, going crazy. I said, damn, Tank got mind control over Debo. Got you up early in the morning. You that mad? PJ's big dog in the building.
Salute Richard Paris.
My bad, y'all. I'm gonna play it. Let me play this for y'all.
Teach over there giving us a lesson. PGH big dog.
PGH. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for your brothers. And we're gonna play. Let me play this. It's only like 38 seconds from Teddy Atlas, but he said what he needed to say.
I'd love to see Haney and Tank.
I'm dangerous.
I don't think anyone beats Tank Davis. I think that much for Tank Davis. I don't think any of these guys beat Tank. I think he's that good. He's that good a puncher where you can't make a mistake, and he's that good of an athlete as far as pure talent and technically and cerebrally in that ring, where he finds a way, where he does what has to be done. He's patient. He's not just a seek and destroy missile. He's patient. He takes little steps. He'll set traps. If he has to not come forward, he won't come forward. He'll move around for a while. He'll find a key to the door.
I mean, that's a good. That's he making great points, man. Teddy also in a different interview, he called him the most complete fighter in boxing. I was like, yo, and the reason I even reference him saying anything, because he usually give people a tough time. He a tough critic, bro. But to hear him say that, I was like, wow, really? It's like, damn, that's what you think about him. But tell me, when did he lie? If he don't have to come forward, he won't come forward. And that's just something about him. He always find a key to that door. He always find a way. Like, I haven't seen him do it yet. Hurt the hand against Pitbull Cruz. What did he do? He found a way to box his ass. He just always find a way. Rolly big as hell, swinging haymakers, try to knock his head in the front row. What did he do? Took his time, allow him to make a mistake, and detonated. Got him up out of there. Leo Santa Cruz got too comfortable landing shots. Threw the same punch too many times. Next thing you know, he sleep against his will. His father ready to cry on the ringside. Like, it's crazy, man. So I like Teddy Atlas' take when it came to Tank, man. I think he was spot on. The dude really dangerous, bro. You really got to beat his ass. And I said this on the rise. Salute to the family over there. Because I know we be pissing people off when we be building. We're going to keep building, too. Y'all be mad as hell. I be saying
you going to be on there tonight, too, right?
You saying some of them comments. Y'all going to keep being mad, too. That dude is it, man. Until somebody show me he not, I ain't got no reason to think that he ain't who he is, bro.
Yo, Just, you going to be on there tonight, though, too, right?
Yeah, he said he was going to be doing it.
Yeah, he going on there solo tonight.
He asked me to come on over there. So I'll probably squeeze in there and build a little bit more. But again, Bernard take on Tank is gonna piss some people off. You know what I'm saying? Bernard, because you know who he went to compare. They be mad as hell, but it's just opinions, and I think it just make for good conversations, bro. Like, that man finds a way to figure it out. He finds a way to get the job done, bro. And I said this on the rise, like I was saying, gotta put some doubt in that dude's head. I really think you gotta make him question what's going on in the ring. You gotta make him feel like, damn, this shit ain't working. Like, you get what I'm saying? You gotta make him walk back to the ring and feel like, damn, man, Calvin Ford usually got the answers, but he ain't got the answers tonight. You get what I'm saying? You gotta make him feel like he's just not comfortable at home. Like, I ain't seen a more comfortable fighter that I can mention right now. Name somebody. Like, he give me. And I ain't talking about how he fight. I'm talking about how he embraces the show, the event that is the fight. Like Floyd Mayweather, talking to people. Come on, man. You telling people to shut up in the middle of the fight. He yelling to Rolly, telling them what he could do. Tank hearing it, telling him to shut up. He looking for his mom. The fight happened. He out there looking in the crowd. It's just like he relishes the moment. That's his playground. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I noticed. It's a certain level of comfortability that I see with him in the ring over other people. And I'm not trying to knock nobody. That's a difference to me. He's very comfortable in there. You get what I'm saying? And it's not too many places in the ring I feel like where he's not comfortable. Hey, Judge, you think Tank stops Shakur? I said this before. I said this too, Al Booger, because they put me on the spot. Devon was good with it, bro. They put me on the spot. I say, look, that's the best way I can say it. Them two, nobody's going to convince me. This is just my thought process. I think they have the best chance at beating each other. There is not one single fighter that's going to make me, like, if I'm watching it and be nervous for Shakur, like watching it like with nerves, like, edge of your seat type. You get nobody gives me that thought process or that type of mentality if I'm having to watch the fight other than Tank for Shakur. And it's the same thing for Shakur versus Tank. You get what I'm saying? I don't think nobody can present the level of challenge or difficulty for him as Shakur can. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think it is. And with Tank, they're going to push each other. You got the offense, most efficient offense with the defense. You can't lose, bro. I just don't see that ever being a boring fight if you kind of know what to expect. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be a chess match. And again, the level of danger that presents itself when you in there with Tank is real, bro. And I think Shakur understands that. That's why he'll prepare for it the right way. You hear him, he give Tank his flowers. He say that's his Super Bowl fight, right? That'll be his toughest test. He understands that, and I think he'll prepare that way, man. They got the best chance at beating each other. I know people say, salute to my brother KO. He always say, Tank don't got no 50-50 fights at 135. I think that's the honest 50-50 fight. It's hard for me not to say it ain't. All them dudes do is win. You get what I'm saying? You got one that's a pure boxer and best defensive guy that you've seen in quite some time. Then you got another guy that's as patient as they come. And if it's anybody that can land that shot on Shakur, if it's anybody, it's going to be Tank. If it's anybody that throws, 6-7 punches in a round, but those 6-7 punches could be the difference between you sleep against your will and you not making it out the fight. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them fights, man. It'd be a chess match. Them dudes that have to think and they have to earn it. There's no way nobody gonna convince me that either one of them dudes walk up out of that ring without having one of their toughest fights, period. I don't care who win, who lose. Like, I ain't that invested in no fighter, but that fight right there, I'll be nervous for them watching that fight. I'm telling you, because see, he hit Shakur one of them damn sleeping pills, man. Whew. Hen Dog in the building. What's good with it? Salute. Dude, man.
Yo,
I like Kid Austin, man. I like to big up the sport. I like Kid Austin. I ain't got no reason not to like him. Zenith, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Salute to my guy, Creole, man. That's just the way I see it. I don't care who asks me it. You try to put me on the spot, say, oh, who you think will win? I know the easy answer for me being from Jersey. I'd be like, nah, Shakur beat him. But it ain't nobody that I'm more confident that has a better chance than Shakur. I don't think nobody got a better chance from 135 or 140 than him. A better chance at beating him? I don't.
I would agree with that statement.
At 140, he got the same thing they got, but with more boxing skill. Think about the champions. We just seen Teofimo do what and look like what? You ain't never see Tank look like that. He just confirmed what I already been feeling. I think he'd knock Teo the hell out. Think it'd be competitive, entertaining. I think at some point Teo makes a mistake and gets slept. That's what I think in that fight. Subriel, Mathias. Matter of fact, shit. You see what Teddy Atlas said? He said he beating all these dudes. They flashed Mathias' face in the picture. You know what I mean? Clarence Banks in the building. What's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Y'all smash that like button. What's good with it, Zane? If y'all smash the like button, let me play this real quick while we still on this, man. But that's how I feel, man. Those dudes are going to be each other's toughest tasks. I could be wrong, but
you could show enough be right.
I think these dudes, like, most of the guys, they all get hit enough where if that's him on the other side of you, do you really make it 36 minutes? Do you really make it 12 rounds? So that's how I be looking at it. There's only one guy that shown me with fight in and fight out. Like, he's never had a bad night defensively. Do you know how hard that is? That's why my assessment of him be so much different. They don't got shit to do with being from Jersey. I just look at a full picture. Do you know how hard it is to be that defensively responsible every single fight? When you seen guys get slept, caught in the first round, knocked out, great fighters. You've seen it with some of the best. So, man, to be that good defensively every single night you get in the ring is hard to do. It's just very hard. Just like I think it's very hard, as he continue to build up fights and everybody expecting a knockout. Shit, it's hard not to go in there feeling like you need one. Think about the pressure that start to mount. Like, try to put yourself in his shoes and think about it. It's a good chance, man. He could be in a situation where he'll knock somebody. Let him be in there with the wrong person and he'll knock out. See, don't they try to take one from him? Guarantee you. They couldn't do it with Pitbull. It was too damn obvious. Like, that would have been highway robbery. You know he beat that dude. And you still had people saying, nah, that fight, Tank lost. Man, ain't no way in hell. You need to rewatch that fight. Said Tank and Shakur more. Yeah, me too. Think Haney just was a distraction who don't want to go to welterweight and use that sparring match to prolong his attachment to Tank. Telling you, bro. Look, I like that kid. He's a hell of a fighter. He's one of the best fighters in the world. I just think his team got plans. I feel like the fact that that the guys speaks a lot for him, is very vocal for him, that tells you that it's something going on. Like, he's not making 100% of the decisions himself. And as are none of these guys. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, bro? Feel like Tank, that's the only 50-50 fight. I think that's the most obvious for me, the 50-50. You know what I mean? For Tank is him and Shakur. I mean, that's just me. It's no performance that either of those guys can have that would make me not want to see that fight. I don't give a damn. Like, you get what I'm saying? Especially a bad win, like where you just don't look that good. Man, give me that fight next if I could get it, man. I ain't making no reason why we shouldn't get it. Hell no. Jonathan 9-7 in the building. What's good, fam? Now, let me play this from B-Hop, man. Yeah, and I'm going to get my good brother's thoughts on this, man. Play this. This is like about a minute long. Let's see what y'all think about it.
Why?
He beat the better opposition.
I forget opposition. I'm talking eye test.
He beat. No, they can't forget about the people that he beat.
No, you can't. But
listen, the people that Tank beat, I think. No, I know it overrides for Haney who he beat, and that's just my opinion. Listen. Both of those guys beat good quality guys.
Yeah.
But I believe Tank got the overwhelming resume that showed that he fought the tough order, the most talented fighters in amongst them too.
You like the
Look at the record. Look at the records. What I'm gonna do is Anybody listening to this, go look at the opponents, see the last 10. Let's go to the last 10, not the whole record. Let's go to, I give everybody a break. Let's go to the last 10 fighters that each guy fought. And you tell me, I could be wrong, but I know I'm not. I already did my research.
He said, I could be wrong, but I know I'm not. And I know people know what their history is, so they're going to take B-Hop assessment with a grain of salt. For me, I like to look at the overall picture. I think the problem is when you're talking about those two fighters, you're looking at it and you isolating their careers. Oh, it's just 135-pound fighters. You skip 2 weight classes, and then you skip the fight at an even higher weight class. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think when you show that you could be that guy as you navigate through the weight classes, you show just how good you are. I'm not saying because you stay at one weight and you dominate there and then, you any less of a, great fighter, but I think you show more. I think that's saying more when you can do it through multiple weight classes. I think people just expect that these fighters go out there and they're supposed to look their best every single night without really considering how hard it actually is, to be a top guy. So for me, that's why I agree with what B-Hop is saying. And I said this long before, bro. The problem with that conversation when it pertains to their resumes is people are only concentrating on 135, and you just can't do that. That's why it's like it'd be a stupid argument, because it's like, bro, you rewind the clock. That man started at 26. You got to go from there. His first title shot was at 30. How the hell you only talking about 35? You get what I'm saying? That's why I think the argument be so weird. You get what I'm saying? The discussion is weird because people not taking into account the full body of work. That's why y'all always hear me say that. One guy has spent his whole career pretty much at a weight. The other guy has navigated through multiple weight classes. Do not sit here and tell me that guy is not showing you that he's special because a certain amount of, a certain couple names didn't come across his desk, or he didn't get in a ring with a couple fighters. Now you can't recognize the work that he put in. That's why I always say, just look at the whole body of work. And when you look at the whole body of work, guys, that's not like, it's just kind of look at the Crawford and Spence. It's a perfect example. Crawford and Spence. Crawford started 35, 40, 47, but he's been a top dog through all of the weight classes. Spence has been the guy at the one weight class. We don't look at him no less, but I think the whole time when people got caught up with the fight, they like, his resume. Remember, his resume, 47. His resume, the man started at 35. If you're talking about a resume, you got to talk about the entire body of work, not just one isolated weight class where you could kind of, make your argument based off that. Look at the whole body of work. That dude put in some real work, and he been a top guy. You get what I'm saying? I think people just ignored it because of this quote unquote resume talk that everybody be dealing with. Salute the Hilltop. Y'all up top dudes all stick together. Much love and support to the channel. We got to, man. But I love boxing. I want you to know that. I always love boxing. I had fun with it, but I got my favorites, but I love the sport.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Miss Just Do. She says she likes seeing color. I do too. I'm seeing red right now.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Playing this little AB clip. Don't we need an AB interview, right? Don't we need an AB interview, y'all? That'd be dope. Wasn't it? AB's in the building. Salute, family. How you feeling? Look at Soapy. Who's Soapy? Who the man? That's gotta be a typo. B-Hop had a scuffle with Tank too. He don't like either one. Right. Remember that Zane? Tank was about to put hands on him. Tank was about to put some hands on B-Hop. He's like, don't touch him. Tank was on his ass, wasn't he? Shop in the building, man. Operative indeed. Salute to my brothers, man. So my bad, y'all. I've been talking, man. What y'all think about what Soapy B-Hop had to say?
Chill. That's the executioner, man. None of those rumors have been founded. There's no what they call a preponderance of evidence.
Right.
There's no truthfulness to that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Bernard though, so I'm biased, man.
I rock with Bernard.
I'll be biased for. I love Bernard Hopkins.
Salute to my guy. Facts, Chop. Get him to say it himself, right? Hey, that's why I tell y'all that a lot of fighters been saying just do. They just don't realize they speaking my name yet. They don't know yet. We gonna make sure they know though when it's all said and done. My bad, Ant. What you was saying?
Oh no, I was just over here professing my admiration for Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, but I agree with what Zenith said. But the reason why I said that resume is the operative word is because most of the time when these conversations occur, we talk about who's more accomplished, right? And I think that's it gets tricky, because everybody's not afforded the same opportunity, and it has nothing to do with guys just being blackballed or being held from opportunities, but you also got to take into account what fighters are in which stable at a particular time. Like with the whole 135 thing, Top Rank had a fucking monopoly on all them belts at 135. So it would be a lot easier to become undisputed over there because all of the belts are already in house. It's similar to like what's going on right now. You got Shakur got the WBC. Low Man Campos is about to fight for the for the IBF, and then the WBA is about to be who? Baranchek and what's my guy's name? Or is that the WBO? Yeah, the WBO is Baranchek and
Navarrete.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's 3 belts over there.
Right.
It's a lot easier to become unified over there because you got all
That's
the
why I
belts.
say, bro. See, you bringing up, not to cut you off, you bringing up some great points, bro. Because people, like a lot of people think, they just think when they want to fight, if you on that side and the guy's on that side, you need to come where that guy at, or vice versa for the fight to happen. But I don't think we consider nothing else. Comfortability, activity. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to consider. It's just that B-Hop name in the restrooms. Y'all look that up. Y'all be amazed. D-Free was good with it, bro.
What's going on, Just Do? What's going on, Thomas
like
Hill?
Russell, he know.
What's going on, Ant?
Rizzle, my nizzle was the deal. See, he already know whenever D-Free get on, he can just get up and leave because D-Free about to cook.
Nah, I mean,
go get that plate.
It ain't really too much more to say because Just Do, he pretty much like me. He keep it 100 across the board, regardless of who the fighter is and if he like the fighter or not. And that's the way. And I told Just Do a long time ago when me and Just Do talked behind the scenes. I said I gotta be more like Just Do because I was looking at it kind of one side, and I said, you know what, I gotta be more like Just Do. And I'm not afraid to admit it that somebody had to make me look at the fighters a little different. And Just Do was that one that made me look at fighters a little bit different and had to keep it straight across the board. And that's what I try to do now. But I hear y'all up here talking and y'all cooking, and I had to come up here and chop about what y'all was talking about, the fighters from back in the days, when we was talking about these fighters getting paid and everybody going for the bag. So what a lot of people have to realize, people say, oh, well, these fighters back in the day, they was fighting all the best fights. They was fighting the big fights. They wasn't worried about the bags. What they have to realize is back in the days when you was fighting the best fight, that's how you was getting the bags. It wasn't now like it is nowadays. You could go fight a mediocre fighter and get a bag because there's so many pay-per-views. As long as your name is hot and the casuals hear about your name, they're going to buy the pay-per-view. They're like, oh, he knocked out a lot of people. Let me go buy his pay-per-view. So back then it was, you had to fight the big names to get the big bags because it wasn't pay-per-view like that. So nowadays people are going for the bags because they can say, okay, you know what? I can go get this bag and I don't have to fight as a tough of a competition. It's still a good fight, but it's not as tough as me going in there and stepping in there with Tank Davis or stepping in there with Shakur or Devin Haney or Teo. I can go fight somebody else and pretty much get the same bag. And so that's why we have what we have nowadays.
Gertz was good with it, bro. Dank Father in the building was good, fam. Now that's a great point, Zaynith. Him trying to sacrifice to kind of fulfill his lifelong dream of that undisputed. It definitely cost him. Ramon was good with it, family. Now that's
and a lot.
D-Free. All right, great points. And think about it. If you go to work and you get an offer more money to do an easier job, don't act like you won't take it. I know it's kind of frowned upon when you hear a fighter like, damn, he ain't take the toughest fight possible. No, he didn't. No, he want because he get about the same money.
Just, I'm glad you said that, bro.
That he can win, bro. So yeah, he gonna take that challenge later. I know people don't want to hear that, but that's what the reality of it is. It's a small percentage that's really chasing the way people think. These dudes want to get paid, bro. And I use what Andre Ward said. When you lose, I don't care who you are, that bag a little different the next time. And I think dudes do that, and they be trying to secure their bag and kind of maximize their earning potential. I'm not mad at that, but the only thing that's frustrating is when they sell us that they move and it's all legacy and they talk a certain way, and we know that's not the reality, right?
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier with on the OG channel. Somebody was talking about, like, you know, the fights are not about money. It's not about money. It should be about belts, because belts are what really make the fighter. And you could equate it, like you just said, to like getting a job. Most people don't leave the job that they're with because they're looking for legacy.
Right.
They're looking for this or that or that. They're looking for a better predicament to put their family in. And that's what's going to move their needle to say, oh, look, now I got to go here. I'm not about to do this because this right here ain't benefiting me none. That being stated, belts to me still hold value.
They do.
It's not the end all be all. Right. Because like you said,
real fighter.
Yeah. Because like you said, and like Ant said, and like D Free just said, you know, these people, especially Bob in particular, he's trying to secure as many belts as possible under his banner so that he can have an appeal to somebody looking to come into the sport as an amateur.
Right.
That might have a ceiling that will attract eyes. So if I got more of this hardware, I can have them come in under my banner and they can look for a fight for legacy. But if that is the stance, tell me why. If it's about belts, it's about building things. Why, if you don't fight your Mando, do you fight an exhibition fighter for somebody else instead of somebody that got a belt in Mathias? If it's truly about legacy, if it's truly about belts, you have the opportunity before yourself. And you can show you truly are the baddest dude at 140.
Yeah,
I get on people all the time.
Fights in Tijuana and talk wrestling because I'm telling you, they don't do the whole body of work. They'll do.
I get on people all the time when they talk about that legacy. That legacy, it kind of turns me the opposite way, because when we talk about legacy and these fighters are in their 20s and y'all talking about legacy now, we need to be talking when we talking about Bud Crawford and we talking about Deontay Wilder, we could talk about legacy because those guys are on their way out. These guys still got a lot of fights left. Y'all talking about legacy, and everybody keeps saying Tank Davis versus Devin Haney, that's a legacy fight. It is a legacy fight if we talking about it 20 years later after they retired. If we don't mention that fight ever again, that was never a legacy fight. So I hear people, I hear a lot of people say this about legacy. It's only legacy if the people make a legacy. If the people don't make it legacy, it's not a legacy fight. So y'all could say y'all won it, and then what if we get this fight and it ends up like Bud and Earl, and people like, oh, that fight wasn't that good. Tank went in there, it was one-sided, or Devin went in there, it was one-sided. Now it's not a legacy fight no more. It's not a legacy fight because people ain't gonna talk about Earl and Bud 20 years down the line. They might mention it here and there, but that's not gonna be a fight like we talk about Hagler and Hearns and Sugar Ray and Hearns or Tyson and Holyfield. Those not fights that we're gonna talk about like that.
So you make a great point, bro.
That's a great point.
That was one-sided. People remember they sold us that. Remember that was supposed to be the biggest fight. That was the biggest fight, and Ryan and Tank was the exhibition. But then you see the numbers, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean. So it goes to show you it don't matter how you feel about it. When the numbers hit, the numbers tell the story. It don't matter how you feel. You get what I'm saying? And them numbers.
Your legacy is your body of work for sure. It ain't just one fight for sure. For sure.
All right, that's a good point of Canelo. He did. His energy switched up. Like I never heard him really talking about being a draw, and I don't want to say his energy, right? His thought patterns is like the things that he's saying now and focusing on, and the reason I think he focusing on that now is because of who he fighting. You get what I'm saying? I don't think you can sell this as a legacy fight, but you can probably put like say mega fight if you will. But I think it'll be your biggest fight to date. It won't be Ryan's biggest fight, but I think y'all two together can end up being the biggest fight in terms of numbers that you've been a part of, which is going to be good for him. But that's all he's been talking about. He said this fight to make him the new face of boxing is going to show that he really a big draw. I was like, oof.
And see when they say that, everybody say, oh, Ryan was the reason why Tank Davis did 1.2. Yeah, he had a part to play with it. But if this Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight don't do at least 500,000, we all know that it was Tank Davis that they came to see, because y'all put it out there. Tank Davis never did nothing over 250. He never did nothing over 250. He got in there with Ryan, and now he did 1.2. So we know Ryan brought all those fighters. But then Ryan do his last fight, and he barely make $1 million at the live gate. Literally 17,000 away from being exactly $1 million. So and when we say things, y'all got to remember. Now you putting the hot seat on your fighter when your fighter get in there with that fighter, because if that fight doesn't sell, then we know who the fans came to see. We know who they came to see because they got a common opponent. Tank was in there with Ryan. Tank did 1.2. Everybody said, "Oh, Ryan got a big social media following." Ryan's social media following didn't get smaller after he fought Tank Davis. It got bigger after he fought Tank Davis. So now that his social media following is bigger, if that fight don't do at least 500,000, y'all have nobody to blame but yourself, because y'all didn't make that fight big. The same way we talk about the Earl and Bud, it was supposed to do close to $1 million. It was a bigger fight. And I told everybody it wasn't a bigger fight. It was a more meaningful fight. It wasn't a bigger fight.
People get meaningful mega fights, good fights, and mega fights. You know what I mean? Big fights and good fights. Yeah, we thought like matchup wise, that would have been one of the best fights to get. But in terms of the money, starts saying it was the biggest fight. It wasn't. It just wasn't. We seen it, got the numbers. I still think it was successful, but it didn't do nearly what some people was projecting.
It was successful enough to make that fool Crawford lose his mind. He saw all that money that came to his pocket. He like, God dang.
Crawford out there.
But I want to piggyback. I want to piggyback off what D3 said. I think another thing that we got to consider too, because that fight's not going to do the numbers that Tank and Ryan did, but we got to look at the dynamic at play of like, yo, this dude I think can beat Tank. He a little guy. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you know what? They want him to lose. Like, people really buy fights to watch Tank in hopes to watch Tank lose. And when you have that aspect, it adds a whole nother dynamic to purchasing power of a pay-per-view.
He got that Floyd Mayweather.
I think some people do want to see Tank lose, but I don't think it's that many that want to see Tank
lose.
You're
right. But I'm just saying,
Floyd, I don't think Floyd. Yeah, I don't think Tank is on Floyd level yet.
Not at all. I'll be a fool to say something like that.
Yeah, but another thing, like when we talk about these big fights getting made, y'all got to remember. I mean, if y'all didn't see the interview, check it out after y'all leave this live. Go check out the interview that Rachel did with BFTB. She broke down the contracts of managers with these fighters, and a lot of times it ain't these fighters the reason why these fights don't happen.
That's a fact.
She broke that joint all the way down. We went through a standard contract that these managers have with fighters, and this is a lot of these fighters have these contracts nowadays. It's not something that was done in the past. These are contracts that's literally out here for these fighters that they have now. And a lot of times, if the manager cut ain't big enough, they ain't making that fight. If the manager don't like that fight, they ain't making that fight. It don't even be the fighters; it be the managers a lot of times. So y'all gotta look at it from multiple sides. Y'all can't just say, "Oh, he just ducking." Why would he be ducking if you say this man ducking? He ducking, but then he went and took another fight that we thought was tough. Right. So was he really ducking, or was it another reason why that fight didn't happen?
And again, so if you don't have all the answers,
that's why I don't like saying duck all the time. Sometimes, you can say, that fight, you know what, he might have ducked him. He said he wanted that fight, and everything was lined up, and he walked away from the table. Yeah, that might have been a duck. But a lot of times, it might not have been a duck.
Right. Sometimes I think we just don't acknowledge that fighters be having options. And I think it's easy to understand. It's like maybe you didn't take the option that we wanted to see you take the most, but can't be mad at a guy that got options, bro. Can't. Excuses be coming over. What's that, Larry? What you talking about, man? I told you, fight game. Zenith be comment cooking, bro. Told you. He says, so in other words, call out. Baby, yo, oh man, I should get that on the show. Somebody patch me in the GTD. We about to get some money, man. Tell him I got a couple. I got some ideas for some mattresses, some pillows. We got blanket ideas. Like, come on, we got tank edibles that put you to sleep. Like, it's a lot. We could get this money. You get what I'm saying?
I'm a little sick. I can't go to sleep. I need some tank quail. I don't need no night quail. Give me some tank quail.
Tank quail could be a big thing in boxing.
I try to tell Larry Lopez to have his boy call out so he can get that healthy dose of tank quail. Get him right.
We need that on the t-shirt too. Call Al. Put that on the t-shirt, boy. I guarantee you. Tank come out with a t-shirt that say call Al on it, bro. I'm telling you, people gonna buy it. They're gonna be hot too buying it. No, I'm saying call Al. I'm telling you, a fight game. They think I don't be trying over here. Look, man. Damn, I be speaking to him. Matter of fact, I'll holla at seeing you tonight, man. I'm gonna run it by my guy. I'm gonna tell him, hey man, I need you to run a few things.
Right. Motherfucker commercial. I'm having a problem sleep. Tank busting the window. I'll put you to sleep.
Big dose. You really believe Tank don't he afraid to hop in that ring with Devin Haney? I got an honest question
about that bag, so know what I'm saying? I know I run it by. It could be a big thing in boxing, man. You know what I mean? Mattress, pillow commercials, blanket, like tuck you in. Then you could use the Leo Santa Cruz. I'm telling you, it's a lot we could do with it, yo.
Hey, Just,
boy, we gonna get this money.
Let me ask you one question, bro.
What's good?
How many fight contracts get done on Twitter, YouTube, or Instagram? And how many fights play out because it started? Because the one that would have happened would have been Shakur and Devin. Because I saw that transpire in my live on H Money.
I mean, it was Shakur, Devin. It was also Devin and Gary. That contract was done online. They between Bill and Batman, and that was done on BF. I was there for that. But
he need him fight game. We gotta run these. We gotta make this pitch to him. I gotta tell him, man. You ever think you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it's my compliments, my man.
Just you there tonight. You gonna pitch it to him now. Tell them coach to call Tank, get him on the line. We about to do it right now, live.
Man, I'm telling you, watch. I can do it. Call out.
I know you can. You got that reach. You got that reach, son. You got that extended jab.
Put some call out t-shirts.
They still our idea. We jumping them. All the family jumping. Dante said, "I buy a Tank fight no matter who he fight to see a KO." I think that's what people be mad at other fight fans for. Like, you got to understand, some people are not going to be mad because a guy ain't fighting exactly who you want to see him fight. This is entertainment, and if it's not entertaining to you, I'll tune it out. So if I ever see somebody giving me a fight I don't want, I don't pay for it. Maybe I'll go somewhere and watch somebody or something, but I just don't believe in shitting on fights all the time. That's all.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm the same way. Shit on the Day of Reckoning card, and then it's kind of maybe they gauge the energy and they seen that a lot of people was rocking with it. I literally heard people give two different takes on the card, from saying it was shit to saying it was dope. You can't make this up. I listen a lot, bro. I be hearing a lot. People be riding with the wave, man. So I like to big up the fight.
My issue with people complaining about the fights, I'm like, if y'all went out here and bought these fights, y'all have no reason to complain about it. Y'all pay for what y'all want to see. If you pay for it, you wanted to see it. If you don't want to see it, you won't pay for it. I don't pay for it if I don't want to see it. If I'm going to the goddamn movie to see Iron Man, you better not put me in no daggone theater watching Spider-Man. I didn't pay to see no damn Spider-Man. I paid to see Iron Man.
Sure. Miss Mona, peace and blessings, Queen. So I like your ideas. We got to run it by Champ, man. We're going to get this money. Miss Mona. You know what I mean? And
I'm collecting on that. I'm collecting 10% on that tank wheel, though, baby boy.
But I don't see the point of tearing it down. And then think about it. You person to tell you how much they love boxing, and then everything after that would be negative about the sport. You'd be like, you sure you like boxing? I used to check this dude about the Mayweather hate, bro. Every time, this dude, I ain't never seen nobody in my life post about Mayweather that much and be negative and then say they like him when somebody check him. Like, bro, do you even like the man? Why do you talk about him if you don't like him? I don't get it.
Yeah, I hate when I hear people do that. They say, man, I'm a fan of him, and then you say nothing but bad things about the fighter the whole time. How are you a fan and you say nothing but there's not one good thing that came out your mouth, but you say you like the fighter?
It's about
you spend your money, you buy pay-per-views. If you physically go to fights, you stepped out of that fan range. The fans are the people on the sidelines complaining and don't really buy fights, don't go to them or none of that. The fans are the people. I done had people call me and ask me, yo, what's the link to the fight? Yo, what link you watching the fight on?
Right. They're fans and they're supporters.
And it took that money from me. Yeah, that hundo that's about to come out. Yeah, that's the link. Like, I ain't got no link. And it be people that, do what we do and don't even pay for the fights.
Yeah. You got some people that's fans and you got some people that's supporters. The fans are people that's gonna watch the fight, but they not gonna pay for it. They're gonna go somewhere else and watch it. They're gonna stream it. But they like the fighter. They want to see the fight, but they ain't paying for it. Then you have the supporters who want to see the fight and going to pay for it. Those are supporters. Right. So there's different types of fan bases.
Bro, we supporters of the sport. Like, we can have an opinion because we willing to support the product that we have an opinion on. Right. I said this before to people. When I call in fights, especially pay-per-view fights, I ain't never still in no fight and calling it to y'all. I would never do that. That's mad disrespectful, and it didn't make me feel fake. Like, you can't have an opinion the way I do, in my opinion, and not be willing to buy a fight, not be willing to spend the money on it. Especially you do all this complaining about what they don't give you, then they give you something that you said you wanted, and then you find a way to fire stick it. Oh, nah, let's boycott this fight. I'm not paying for it because it took too long. That horse shit, bro. You wasn't paying for it anyway. Just go ahead and keep it real. Talking about you ain't paying for it because it took too long. That's stupid, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, Justin. That same moral ground keeps you to be able to have that conversation without being biased, bro, and just speak 100% what you see as the fact.
Right. Yeah, I said it the other day. I got fire sticks in here. Ask me if you think I want fire stick a fight as opposed to watching it in clear, clean time, no interruptions, and we can just call the fights and get through it. And I ain't trying to miss nothing, bro. I don't want nothing buffering while I'm trying to call a fight, man. You know how weird that is, man? You can't do that. You got to just go ahead and pay for that fight, bro.
I like the Queen, Miss Mona, for a second. Just
what's going on, family? Oh, he said they working the hell out you, man. Don't work too hard over there, bro. Ms. Mona said, life is too short, spending it on complaining. Y'all, trust me, y'all. We must give each other more grace. All facts, Queen. You know it. Fax machine in the building. What's good, Brody? Give Kid Austin Jackson Martinez. That'd be a fun fight to watch. I'll watch that.
Yo, Ant, what was you about to say?
Nah, what I was saying, I was piggybacking off of what D Free was saying about ultimately what it comes down to is this. When people start hitting you with them damn backhanded compliments, it's because they want to be negative, but they don't want to be perceived as negative. Right. They're aware that they look like a fucking hater. So they don't want to look like a hater. So they preface it by saying, oh, yeah, I'm a fan. And then say nothing but negativity because you're worried about how you look. If you're going to be a hater, just keep it real and just be a hater all the way. You don't got to throw no disclaimers on it
with the
or try to dress it up. Just
pay that Max.
Be free in your hate.
He always on point. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all tap into L-Dub if y'all haven't, man.
Yeah, the L-Dub be on point like a motherfucker.
I'm telling you,
ain't no joke, boy.
I got a much appreciation for that guy, man. All solid information, valid information.
No, I have yet to see L-Dub be wrong about a fight.
Yo, bro, I seen the man give a fighter their date, bro. Do you know how crazy that is?
Yeah, that's crazy
How
too.
you gonna give the fighter that the guy that's fighting don't know the date, but he do?
Yo, L-Dub, another one that only report the numbers and the facts. He don't put no opinion, no bias in anything.
Right. And Just Do is all about giving people they just doing their credit. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. That don't mean just boxing. It mean us content creators that's dope. He one of the ones. I gotta tell y'all that every time he speaks.
Yeah, anytime L-Dub say this fight is brewing, is like 90% of a chance is going to make it through. I always follow through what L-Dub say. I seen too many other people that say, "Oh, this fight is going to be next," and they be wrong. I have yet to say L-Dub said this fight is next and he was wrong about it. I haven't seen it yet. I ain't saying it never happened. I haven't seen it yet.
JBT in the building. Yeah, and you know what I realized, because he ain't lazy and he'll do the groundwork. He'll reach out to the right people. He'll speak to the right people to get the right information so he can have something solid to bring back to the people. That's how you're supposed to do it, instead of speculating, guessing, and just making shit up. He definitely don't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? In 5 years, I said once he signed to ESPN. Oh, okay.
How else can he be the human
facts, man? But hold on, man. I ain't want to mess up the convo, but a 6-month-old with COVID is wild. Like, yo, if COVID was a person, me and him, I might, I might need some bail money. Right
no, now. I just my cousin just told me he had COVID. I'm like, man, what the hell happened to the flu? The flu just don't exist no more.
My baby boy got it. He's 6 months COVID, bro.
I was like that. The flu just don't exist no more. Don't exist no more. They went from flu to just straight COVID. It ain't even no flu no more.
Yeah, that just messed my mood up. COVID, yo. I got like, man, I tell you, bro.
Wait, Just, you said your baby boy got COVID?
Yes. Yeah. I saw when Just put that out there. I think it was on. I think his wife put it out there on Instagram.
Something else, some Rhino, something. You know, one of them stupid ass names. That's terrible, man. We had a long night last night. He was not. He just couldn't breathe, so he couldn't go to sleep. So it was just like it was one of them nights, man. I'm still tired, I think, but we good, man. But that shit just pissed me off, man. Hopefully,
man. I feel you. I know one thing for certain, bro. When he get through all that stuff he done been through in his 6 months, man, that boy gonna be a warrior.
What the hell, man?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll be lying if I ain't say I wanted to break something.
No, when baby do make it through this whole situation and he back to 100%. Right. You tell me he fighting the amateur, I'm betting all my money on Baby Do.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
I'm betting my money on Baby Do. That nigga gonna come out kill it thing.
My baby caught COVID too.
He the new stimulus check.
Baby
Do gonna be the new stimulus check.
Oh, the move, but damn, I can't ignore that one. That one was hard to ignore.
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
It just kind of made me mad, bro. Like, come on, bro. Damn, COVID, bro. Whatever.
That's wild.
You just man, whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Oh man. Salute to everybody. Appreciate the prayers, family. Salute to everybody. He said, yeah, you can't do nothing, especially with him. Like I'm telling you, that's one of the happiest babies that out of all my three, I think they all was happy. But little one, he be all he do. He a fool. He wake right up. Seconds into eyes opening, he smiling, gum showing. But these last couple days, he been like, and it's just looking. I'm like, yeah, I ain't never see you with this. He full of energy, bro. I'm telling you, full of energy. But that's crazy. Man, we gonna get him back right. But that's weak though. COVID though, out of all this stuff, like you don't know who to be mad at. Like I want to punch somebody. I ain't gonna lie. My baby do knocking out Cambosis right now. Talk to him, Ace. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, the prayers, man. Salute to the family. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. We gonna get him back right though. But that I ain't know all of that. And we just had to wait for that stuff. That's why I kind of spoke on it now. Some Ryan, some other type of something too. Rhino, something stupid. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I ain't gonna lie. Man, that's weak. But man, let's get back to it, man. He gonna be good. I think he's asleep. Let me go check, but.
Yo, Just, if you got to pull away, man, go on and pull away. Take care of the fam, bro.
Fate was good. Just about to meet the doctor in the parking lot. Yeah, man, show me the test, man. You sure? Like, that's how I be feeling, bro. That's why with me, me and her is like, we good balance because she could deal with this stuff. My attitude be on whatever number you could think of, that's high, bro. And in a damn sure 10 ain't enough. Anything. They could be doing the stuff that they supposed to do for the baby. My attitude be wild, but I won't say nothing. I don't bug out. I just sit there. I would prefer people not talk to me when I'm like that. I don't want to kick it. Just let me sit over here and pout like the kid that I feel like right now while my baby over there getting checked out and all that. I be hot, bro. I don't be wanting to say nothing to nobody. I was so mad the last time I had to walk out, come back in. It was like, where did he go? They looking for me and shit. I'm like, man, I needed some air. It was hot in here. I'm saying I needed a little breathe. And Devin went to the WBA sanctioning body, try to get them to force Tank as the regular champ to fight him. I would be saying Tank ain't nobody's man, though. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody with the babies, man. And everybody, salute to everybody. I hope everybody is healthy out there, man, because I ain't even know COVID still was swinging around, to be honest with you. I thought that was done with. WB has no record of Devin petitioning. To my knowledge, that is a fact. So I think Ellerby be confusing stuff sometimes. He just need to chill. He be confusing it, man. He be confusing it. But let's get back on into it, man. We're gonna finish cooking, man.
You good, Just, man? You gotta pull back, bro.
Yeah, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? What's good with it? I'm here. Baby girl said, dude, I wasn't even gonna come on today, but she was like, nah, you got to. I said, yeah, you're right.
But you put in time, bro. If you need to go on and tend to your fam, dog, go on and do that. That matter more.
A few before, and then you know, I got him for the rest of the night, so we'll be all right. Question: what happened to Devin's mandatory? I think he's still adamant that he's getting a chop.
No, I'm about to say I think they paid him step aside.
He said he wasn't taking no more step aside money or taking no step aside or something. He said, like, I gotta go to.
Hey, that's what I know what he said he wasn't going to do, but that goes back to that interview that Rachel said. Sometimes those managers in that contract, they say what's going to happen. The fighter don't have no say so. So they say, hey, we're going to pay you this amount of money for the step aside. The fighter might say, no, I ain't taking no step aside. The manager like, yeah, we take it, because the manager literally could sign off for the fighter. The manager signs for the checks. The manager, man, y'all got it. Like I said, take a look at the interview. I'm trying to, your mind gonna look at these fighters a little different. You want to look at these fighters a little different.
Right. Yeah, man, because he's still over there. Sandor Martin is very adamant that he was getting his shot. Like he was like, bro, he gonna challenge this dude.
Funny video, salute, brother. Yeah, Chop, man, I'm not gonna lie. Tank was the champion, so he was fighting the Mandos. He couldn't be a Mando to Devin.
Yeah,
and there ain't no record of Devin petitioning Tank for a fight. I mean, I know it sound good. Bill and them say anything to make their position a little bit stronger because they trying to develop the following and the buzz. I mean, I remember shout out to my good brother from Philly. What's oh my God, what's his name? He only do videos.
Greg
he only
Hackett?
do huh?
You talking about Greg Hackett?
No. He do videos.
Videos. Yeah. From where you said?
From Philly. He from Philly. His favorite fighters is Tank and Shakur.
I don't know why I can't.
You talking about Crown Jewel?
No, not Crown Jewel.
He in New Jersey.
Yeah, Jewel is from Jersey. What's his name? God dang it.
Jewel from Jersey, and I don't even know who he is.
You know, damn it. He did the piece that showed Bill talking on live. Huh?
YSM?
No, not YSM. That's the good brother. He do lives too. This brother don't do lives. He just do videos.
Oh, then what's good, Brody? How you feeling?
I forget his name, but somebody know it. I forget his name, but he was showing them. I'll have it in a minute too when I'm not even thinking about it. He was showing a video where Bill was talking about the praise and the admiration of the people. We desire it and we greatly want it.
Damn. I'm mad I can't. Don't get me the line. I can't figure out what you're talking about.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pull up my list on.
Then he don't need to fight him. But look, I'm not against fights that I think can be competitive or good, right? But I think he's just being a bit ambitious with the Shakur Stevenson thing.
He's from Philly. He's from Philly. YSM from Philly too. But damn, what's his name? Mill City. He just like I say, he just do videos only though. He don't do like live.
You talking about Rob?
Yeah, Costello. That's it. Costello. Yeah.
Rob. Yeah,
I couldn't think of it.
Great work. He do great work. I like his work. He do great work.
Yeah, shout out my brother Rod Costello.
I'm like, hold on. When you kept narrowing it down, you say, hold on, he just do videos. I'm like, and they always ask the dude to do more. They be like, man, do some more video. I'd be like, yeah, man, I like his work.
Yeah, because like you, man, and like D Free, bro, and man, I like people who level headed, who just see what is there and don't put anything else into it. But he did this video because Rob,
You can tell who love the sport by the content.
Yeah.
I truly love the sport. They talk about. Pay attention to the stuff that they talk about, and you will see. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
And don't throw no shade. Like he literally throws no shade.
Channel. I'll talk about the news and stuff as it come out, but you will very rarely ever see me put breaking news. I absolutely hate that. I hate it, bro. People, they done overdid it, overused everything. Breaking. Tank tweeted, he blocked Floyd. Like, yo, bro, that's not breaking. That's not breaking. My bro sent that to me already. It's not breaking, bro. Ain't nothing breaking about that. Breaking.
The only person that needs to be out here putting breaking news is L-Dub. He the only one that need to be putting breaking news.
No news be on point.
Hey, like Just said, he broke news to a fighter about his own fight, dog.
Yeah, he said he only made it because Tank be getting the hate. I told you, it's people out here really fighting that good fight. Y'all think it's about being a fan of the fighter. It's about being a fan of the sport. I don't want to hear no fighter get slandered. None of them that just put in work. Like, it's weird to me. How could you say you love the sport, but you don't rock with the participants of the sport that you say you rock with? Like the top guys. Like, I don't like no one fighter that much to the point where me liking one fighter makes me not like another one. That's weird. That's weird energy. I love all these dudes that go in there and give me my money's worth. If I gotta pay for it, you get what I'm saying? Give me my time's worth. Make it worth my while when I'm watching.
And that's how I look at it. Like when it comes to these fighters in the ring, I respect all these fighters. I give them their criticism where it's due. I give them their praise where it's due. Now outside the ring, now that we start to talk a little tricky because these fighters move a little different when we outside the ring, and then that's where they get a lot of my criticism from is outside the ring. But in the ring, I'm gonna get the fighters praise where it's due. Like I told my co-host. I said, hey, man, Tio is a hell of a fighter. He got skills, but it's outside the ring. His mental is a little off. I don't know what's going on with the brother, but his mental is a little off. So that's where he get my criticism from. It's not the fight inside the ring.
Me too. Sonya Vandross Williams Jr. Peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Good to see you in the building. All funny videos. I love this podcast, man. We appreciate you being here, man. That's love. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy YSM too. Dante's Boxing Talk in the building. Was good with it. But yeah, man, people content to tell you a lot about who really care and really love this sport. That's why I talk about whatever. You know what I mean? Anything that's boxing. So when you fans really want to talk, just to talk, got to give more respect to the fighters that get in the ring, bro. These dudes,
that's why I rock with who I rock with.
Bro. It ain't easy, and I be trying to give scenarios where people can understand. Just think about you going to work every day, right? Do you have the best day at work every single day of your life? Hell no. It's not even close. And some people, if they was being honest, they'd tell you they don't even really like their job. So you get what I'm saying? So just think about that. Put yourself in the shoes and just think about how difficult that is to have the best day of your life, best night of your life every time you at work, because that's their work. You get what I'm saying? Think about how unrealistic that is to have the best day ever in life, period. Just do your regular day. So just think about it.
It's the same way when we talk about these football players and basketball players. They have bad games the same way fighters have bad fights. They're gonna have bad fights. It's that everybody can't be on their A game every single day. Even Floyd wasn't on his A game every single day. He was just much better than a lot of opponents he faced. Yeah. But he wasn't on his A game every single day.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. That shit is not, you know what I mean? You constantly, and then the pressure mounting all you doing is winning. That stuff get harder. Like when you're an undefeated fighter, do you know like every fight is the biggest fight of your life, no matter who you fight?
Yep.
As you continue to move up, because every fight is that important. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's your career on the line. So think about that pressure. That shit is real, bro. That pressure is real. Pressure is real. That's why I try to get these dudes respect, man. I just be hearing, a lot of people talk like what they do is easy. Salute to Southpaw and the OG Fanon. That's my guy. They're all good in their own way, right? They all bring something to the table, man. Big Dog Willie in the super chat says, salute to the diabolical, infamous, notorious, ugly, brainwashed, funky, toe jam eating, Haney Coat, and Devin the shoeless dream Haney. Hashtag slap. Damn, he got all that in there.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, salute the Big Dog. The shoeless dream is crazy. Man. I try to tell the good family I knew about that story for like a year and a half, years, almost 2, before they started talking about it again. I just don't care about stuff like that. You know what I mean? I could have made the breaking news, such and such just got slapped. Like, I could have did that, and I already know what kind of numbers that would have brought. Such and such got slapped. I got the whole story and everything, man. I'm like, nah, I ain't going there with it because I don't care. But it's funny though. We gonna laugh at it though. If anybody gets slapped, I'm laughing. I ain't about to feel sorry for you. Yeah, you could get in the ring and do something about it. Get there and do something about it, young man. Like a lot of fighters, all of them.
You got the kids?
Said, but I'm not accepting no narrative that's easily debunked or lying for any of them. Nah, me neither, bro. Because like, I as a man, Zenith, I wouldn't suspect that no fighter, no real one wants you to like sit up and lie for them, cap as the young kids. I gotta say the young kids because I'm a little bit older to the young kids, but yeah, you know what I mean. I salute all these dudes that put on the way they supposed to. You know what I mean. But I ain't about to lie for you though. I don't like nobody that much. You know what I mean. Salute to the queen and the super chat for the great conversation. We appreciate you.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, it was time for much love and appreciation, Queens. Yeah, salute to my guy Alden, man. Oh man, for little chat and his nourishment while he heals up. Salute to my good brother, you know what I mean, that's on the panel cooking with me in that Cash App, man. Showing love, supporting the
and we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Zenith, yo, just saying that is funny. He said shoeless. Yeah, man, it was the story going around said somebody got relieved of their possessions, and it happened to come in the form of shoes. I'm not one to put stuff out there. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of sneaks they was. Nah, I'm just clouded, man. But stuff happens, man. Growing up, man, it's like that. It's tough. Salute to my bro, though. Appreciate you, Thomas. Much love, Brody. I'm waiting on somebody to slap a muzzle on Bill to clown any mouth. You know what? I just tell people to take a second look at him. If you look at him as a father, like look what he's doing. He constantly if he's agitating you, if he's pissing you off, he's doing his job. I think that's part of it. I think as long as he not the slander stuff, like I said, I'm not into that. But the little harmless stuff, like when I think I got one of the Bill Haney videos. Like when he do stuff like this, is funny. Like I can laugh at stuff like this because it's innocent. Hold on, where is that? Hold on, I think I still got it there. Yes, I think I do. Hold on, do I?
Sean, the worst dressed man in sports. Porter.
Bill came in trying to run the game.
Trying to start some shit up with me and Bernard, huh? I came on your show, you never talked about the push. But since Bernard did the Philly push and got out the dough, let's talk about pushing you to get some better hair products. And I can help you with that.
Bernard didn't run away.
But I can't help you with that nasty looking tablecloth of a shirt you're wearing, Sean. That you need to push an iron over. Mr. Huggy Bear himself. So how about we just push your stylist right out the door?
This is cool.
And better yet, push them big ass choppers of teeth you got back in your face. But I would say let's push you back in the ring, but you quit the last time you was in there.
I was not going to do it again. I'm announcing my retirement right now.
So guess what, Sean? Knock it off.
Hold on, I didn't watch this all the way through before, man. That man, hell, yo, he put the little retirement clip in there too. Yo, Bill ain't shit, yo. See that? You could laugh at that. I don't think that's no slander. That's just like little banter, trash talk. I can get with that. I can laugh at that. Share the video, laugh with you, at you, however you want to look at it. That's funny though, man. He said, I know he ain't talking about hair products. Somebody said he looked like Don King. Somebody called Bill Don King, man. Word got back. Now, if Kenny Porter push up on Bill, he'd be nice to say, nah, Bill, yo, nah, don't play with Kenny. I seen the last time Kenny had an issue with somebody. How he did. He put hands on somebody. Might not want to play with Kenny Porter. Bill way wrong for that. Yeah, Bill, wow. You see how he said hair products, choppers. He got on his gear, his drip. I thought he was gonna say something about them fat ass, but he just said, you know, the tablecloth shirt. Yeah, Bill funny as hell. That stuff right there. That doesn't make me mad. I think that's all fair game. That's funny, but just the personals, I'm not into that. And he grilling his ass. Next gen, he disrespectful. Bill a fool, man. he got time. And who the hell? Nah, bro. Nah, somebody gotta let me know who the hell is editing Bill videos for him, bro. Because y'all don't tell me y'all sat there and taught that man how to edit his own videos is crazy. Bill a beast if he editing his own videos, man. But that's funny though. And I'm pretty sure Sean Porter probably seen it, didn't see it. He don't give a damn, no way. He'd probably laugh right with him, bro. That's kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. But nah, Kenny Porter, the last time I seen him have an issue with somebody, he made it physical, man. He put some hands on the Joker, man. You say, editing videos. Who edited them joints, man? So they can edit me something, man. Edit just do some videos, bro. Nah, I definitely know how to edit the videos up like that for sure. But that is creative. It's pretty funny though, man. But yeah, that's what I was saying in terms of what he's doing. He's just always promoting. And I think at the core of it, he just want everybody to look at his son the way he do. Even if he know he can't get everybody to feel the way he feel, he ain't going to stop speaking, talking. He going to talk. He going to talk his son up. Don King was a promoter. Bill is in the minor leagues, bro. Yeah, somebody called. No, not Don King in terms of being a big promoter, Creole. Don King because of the hair. Like the hair being, kind of wild. I was like, I ain't never think of Don King when I looked at Bill, but yeah, not like in terms of promoter, not like that though. They was talking about like with the hair and how talking a lot and being loud and you get what I'm saying? With the toothpick in his mouth, talking crazy, bro. Talking crazy, man. That dude is a fool, man. Bill's a fool, man. He be having a lot of fun with this stuff, man. That's why I can have fun with him though, because I think he means well. I really do. He just be trying to have fun with it. You know what I mean? Just be trying. Salute to my brother Thomas, Ant McQueen, D Free, the guys that was just on the panel with your boy. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button. We gonna build for a little bit more, man. We gonna build for a little bit more before we get out of here. Remember when 21 Savage got locked up by ICE? The memes came out, came back. He said it was a messed up situation, but the memes was funny. Yeah, the memes, man. Like you gotta. If you get into anything and it go public, you just got to understand that the internet is undefeated. If you don't understand that the internet is undefeated, it's going to hit different, man, when you start seeing the memes and stuff. But something else. All right, man. So let me get back to some of the stuff I was building on, man. Like I said, I seen bro say Kid Austin don't need to fight. Shakur don't need to fight Kid Austin. Don't really bring nothing to the table. I get it. I think it could be a little premature for that fight. I think Kid Austin was saying, like, why even waste his time with a pawn like Keyshawn when he can go straight for the kings and the champions like Shakur? So he called him out for a fight at the end of this year. Shakur is set to be back in June. Get what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, that's toward the end, right? So I doubt if that be the fight. You get what I'm saying? That Shakur get with one fight left on the contract. But you know what fight I'm starting to want to see now? You know what fight I'm starting to want to see? Because I think he'll fight him if given the opportunity. Who's Shakur gonna fight then? Right. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna tell y'all what I heard, and then gonna play this quick clip. I'm starting to want to see him fight this guy. And I know we just seen this dude fight. I know people would think that stylistically it'd be a boring matchup, but I don't think so. But I'm starting to want to see.
You might be able to do some work with Shakur. No, because I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. He's the guy that sometimes I think about, like, if I was to ever go back to 35, he's the only person I'll go just to fuck him up.
He say, look, he say he gonna F him up. He say he the only guy that if I had to go back to 35, I would for him just to F him up. So I ain't saying now it's tricky because we know full well that man could fight at welterweight if he wanted to. He's big enough to fight at welterweight. He clearly is, but I think his career is done at 35 respectfully because he got to strain and shrink himself down and deplete himself to make that weight. So that's already a built-in excuse that you're going to be depleted. So even though it came out his mouth, we can hold him to it, but I don't expect him to do that. I just think he's speaking like a fighter, right? He been speaking about Shakur for a while. He been saying he'll beat him up. He think he could beat him, such and such. He want to fight him. I mean, look, I like the fight. I don't mind it. He said runner versus track star. Dan, don't do my boy like that, GM. No, my boy ain't no track star. They did call him a track star though, didn't they? Hold on. I got the clip for you. Hold on. I got you. I got you.
He's a runner, he's a track star. He gon' run away and beat his heart. He get to the bank, he can just talk. Can't hurt anyone cause his hands soft. Do not wanna hear but talk on Twitter. He gon' do the race just like this one. I didn't even pay him when I refund.
Somebody disrespectful. I'm gonna keep that in there because I think that's funny. Like whoever did that is creative as hell. Like I said before, Shakur should be able to laugh at that. Like if you listen to the words, like you gotta be able to laugh at that. That shit is funny, bro. That's why I say boxing is supposed to be funny and entertaining. I play all of these little funny videos. I don't care who they clowning. It's funny, bro. Did you hear what let me play it again, bro. Listen to what they was saying. They crazy. Listen to the words.
He's a runner, he's a track star. He gon' run away and beat his heart. He get to the bank, he can just talk. Can't hurt anyone cause his hands soft. Do not wanna hear but talk on Twitter. He gon' do the race just like this one. I didn't even pay him when I refund.
They got the ad-libs in the back and everything. Hey, yo, that's crazy. But nah, it will be no Shakur Stevenson slander over this way. Gonna do my boy like that. Do my boy like that. He still went out there and got a win on a bad night. You know what I mean? That's why I look at it. You know what I mean? On a bad night. But yeah, that was Jamaine Ortiz. My bad, fight game. That was Jamaine Ortiz talking. And I like Jamaine Ortiz. I do because I think he's a real fighter. He got in there with Teofimo. I believe he'll get in there with Shakur Stevenson as well. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a technical fight. I don't think he has the dimensions and the layers to his game that he would need to beat Shakur. You know what I'm saying? It still would be a competitive fight, a tricky fight, because Jamaine Ortiz could fight. He beat Teo. And I'm telling you, that joint boy was riding that beat, wasn't he, LaMarcus? And I play that because y'all know that's my guy. What I look like trying not to play it because I rock with, man, that's funny, bro. I hope he's seen it and got a laugh out of it. Because, you know, he going to get the last laugh. All you got to do is get back in there and beat somebody's ass. An ass whooping change all of that. You know what I'm saying? An ass whooping change everything. Like, an ass whooping to stop people from talking. Like, think about it. They couldn't really complain about the performance before this, so they complained about the opponent. You get what I'm saying? This time, they couldn't complain about the opponent. So they had, you know, he had a bad performance, so they went after that. You can never please everybody, bro. But that's genuinely funny, bro. I don't care who making them videos. Keep making them joints. They funny, bro. Salute to my guy, Rob Zilly. Somebody really went in the booth and made that. Yo, people crazy, yo. Salute the Boxing Ego. That Ego didn't make it, but he reposted it. Salute the Ego, though. I rock with Ego, too, man. He another one, man. He a funny dude, too. So I know he had fun laughing at that shit. BNWO Universe. He said, still amazes me how a professional boxer can cut off the ring. It's like a lack of fight IQ, most likely. Or ego. I thought you were saying Boxing Ego. Pardon me. But again, salute the Ego. I rock with him because that was his post that I took that from. But you know what it is? It's some of both, bro. I'll say this. It's could be a lack of IQ and patience. BNW, why I say that, or NWL, should I say it like that? Because look at Boots. You can't tell me that Boots doesn't know how to cut the ring off, right? But I will say that Boots wasn't patient and consistent enough cutting the ring off to the level he needed to have the kind of performance that he needed to have against Karen, right? So I do think in some cases is a lack of IQ. Like, all right, for Teofimo, let's focus on that because that's the most recent fight that he claimed somebody ran from him, right? That showed a lack of IQ and patience. And I'm gonna tell you how. IQ, obviously, he's not showing the wherewithal to understand that he needs to constantly cut the ring off because this dude is trying to present him with a moving target. And then you've seen a lack of patience because after a while, when Ortiz wouldn't just stand still, he started demanding that he come to him. You get what I'm saying? So he showed you both. He showed you a lack of IQ. His ego got involved. You get what I'm saying? Instead of doing what he needed to do, he just stopped and sat back and was like, like Ortiz was supposed to stop moving for him. So it's a combination of both, bro. Rod Walker in the building. Was good, family. How you feeling? They're always looking for a way to tear down a fighter. That's why over here, Rod, I try to make sure everybody know I'm going to have my critiques and criticisms. We're going to laugh at it, but I ain't going to tear the fighter down. You know what I mean? I'm never going to use my voice to tear fighters down. But we're going to have some fun, though. We're going to have some fun, though. But salute to Rod Walker. Look how apparently Karen will be fighting the IBF title limit. There he is for a possible rematch with Boots. I'm telling you, Karen's been knocking people out. Oh, man, I heard about that. Dub has said something about that. He going to get his lick back. Karen Kuka dodging was a lesson for Boots. Yeah, it was. It's a learning lesson for sure. And then think about it, Rod. Look how spoiled we are with great performances, right? That man went out there and won every round with a guy that didn't engage at all. And look how they said he got exposed. You see how, depending on the fighter, the narrative is different. Boots got exposed. Some people still say Karen was a runner, but Boots got exposed at the same time. Whereas when it was Shakur, it's just how he ran and he was scared. And then it was like, that's it. You would have thought he was running from himself the way people was talking. Facts. Cash. When he did that dumbass, when he did that, remember he said he might do with Mike Tyson, like go in there like Mike Tyson. And remember, he had a point where he kind of bobbed and weaved for a second. He came out like that. I was like, nah, that's not it. I'm going to tell you what I really think happened with Boots. And y'all tell me if I sound crazy. With Boots, you got to look at the stage that he was typically fighting on, right? Now this is a Tank Davis card, right? This is a Tank Davis card. I don't know if y'all recall him saying in the fighter meetings or something like that. He was like, I think he said something about outdoing Tank. Soon as he said that, it was like a red flag for me. I'm like, damn, because to me, that's the wrong focus. It should never be to outdo the next fighter, but outdo yourself, because that's more realistic. You go in there with the intent to look better, you know what I mean, in this fight than you did in your last fight. The fact that you was like, you're going to outdo Tank, I think the moment kind of got away from you a little bit. You got to think. He went from like, just regular ring entrances and walk-ins to pulling up. What he had, like a Lambo truck or something? He was pulling up like a superstar is what I'm saying. He was getting that superstar treatment. That stage was a little bit different, and it was a lot bigger than the stages he typically fight on. Mix that with the fact that his mentality is not to go in here and look better than Jerron Boots Ennis did the last time I got in the ring, but to outdo Tank Davis, which we all know that's not easy to do. And from the looks of it, from the obvious results, he didn't do that. So remember, he pulling up. I think it was like a red Lambo truck or something he had. And I like to see it, but he pulled up like a superstar. I think that moment, I don't want to say it was too big for him. I don't think it's that. But I think it kind of got away from him. Like, I think he got in his own head and he overthought it. You know what I'm saying? He went into that fight. He wasn't listening to his dad. He was trying to outdo Tank Davis. Remember, he added little Mike Tyson-esque moves in his fight plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just never seen it. And if you go back and watch that fight, or if y'all remember it, look at Bozy Ennis. Bozy's getting on his ass because he wasn't listening. And he knew it. He cut the ring off more and got to listen to his dad. When he listened to his pops, they get the job done. That's what Boots got to always keep in mind. Like, listening to your pops got you where you at. You going to get there. Like, that's what he wasn't doing. He wasn't listening to his father. Wasn't listening to his pops. You get what I'm saying? The moment got away. And like bro said, he was thirsty for that KO. He really, really wanted to knock Karen out. He really wanted to knock him out. And I just think That knockout eluding him. What happens, y'all, when you typically chase a knockout? It don't come, am I right? And that's what happened. That's the first fight that I've ever watched the Jerron Ennis where I could say Boots chased the knockout. You can tell he was trying to knock Karen out. He wanted that knockout, and I think he wanted it because he wanted to impress on the stage. So that's part of the growing pains. You get what I'm saying? I think now that he got that experience under his belt, I don't think that'll happen again. I think he's going to be much better because of it. You know what I'm saying? In boxing with all the inactive fighters, there are some obvious things that will happen, such as fighters fighting for a payday, except yeah, man, that inactivity is something I think that kills careers in WO. I think it kills careers. Suit to my guy fight game. I think Boots so good, he gets bored at times. You know what? I don't think it's probably not getting bored, but it's just that little, that, you know, losing focus just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? A little bit. So I think some of that is just being young, going through the, you know, the growing pains and stuff like that. Funny, Boots can't call out fighters by name, but you can say he go outside take, he weird for that one. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest, because as soon as I heard it, I was like, that was my only red flag. And from there, I looked at the whole performance a certain way, because I think he psyched himself out. You don't have to outdo Tank. Tank is really must-see TV. You don't gotta outdo him. If you would have went in there and did better against Karen than you did in your last fight, that's a win. That's a win. Last dude you just fought before that, you stopped him. So you go out there and do even better than that, you cooking with grease. So I think you could psych yourself out feeling like you got to outdo the main event guy. You don't have to outdo nobody. Outdo yourself. That's a realistic goal for any fighter from fight to fight. Let me try to outdo my last performance. Not look at the dude that's at the top of the bill and be like, you know what, I'm going to outdo him. They ain't even all coming to see you. They coming to see him. So you good luck with that. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a lesson learned for him. You get what I'm saying? Hidden Dog said, nah, it was the fighter just do. He didn't want to engage at all. Yeah, just kind of try to move. Yeah, he didn't want to fight. If you talking about Karen, he didn't want to fight. That's part of it, but I think some of it now, again, that's Karen, right? I'm talking about what Boots could control. Boots, people left that fight saying he can't cut the ring off. I think that's inaccurate. He can cut the ring off. He just didn't do it consistently and to the level that he needed to have a great performance against Karen. That move, some people would have figured that out. You get what I'm trying to say? Some people would have figured that out. Like, man, I ain't never seen a fighter that Errol Spence couldn't get to. For as basic as they say he is, I ain't never seen a fighter that he couldn't close the gap and get to. And we ain't talking about Buzz, so I don't want to hear no slick comments. And Boots in his rhythm, he damn near unbeatable. Yeah, has to stay in his zone for sure. And Rod, that's what set a standard, and they made him try to force the KO. You see what I'm saying, Zenith? In his head, you can psych yourself out. Outdoing Tank. Now you like, yeah, now I got to go in here and knock him out, because what do Tank fights usually end in? Knockouts. You get what I'm saying? So, but so do Boots fights. You typically end in knockouts. So my thought process, and this is me personally, and I think that's just him as a young fighter. He ain't say nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong, but I just don't think that needs to be the focal point. Always try to outdo you. It should be a you versus you battle. You get what I'm saying? You, Boots versus Boots, man. Let me outdo my last performance, and people going to continue to talk. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that he definitely psyched himself out. He definitely did. But yeah, man, in his own ride, he tough to deal with. Yeah, Karen knew he was trying to knock him out, and he wasn't giving him that chance either, bro. And Tank fought a tactical fight with Hector and ended up momentarily behind that. Nah, Zenith, I said that, yo, that temporary blindness is wild, bro. Temporary blindness and short-term memory loss at the same time had to be crazy. That's why he was over there in the corner asking, did I get knocked out? He was like, I don't know what happened, man. This dude, all I know is I got hit with some shots, and he just couldn't see no more. I expect big fights to happen with a stacked card. With Shakur and some other fighters are frustrated for me being feminine, posting so much about boxing online, but not doing. Listen, I get it, bro. But see, I'll say this. Just naturally, bro, most of us are older than these guys. These dudes, think about it. Just put yourself real quick in the shoes of a fighter. And let's just say Shakur that you're speaking about, or other fighters, whoever you're talking about. But more particularly with him, about 26 years old, multi-millionaire. You got all the talent in the world to be great. But the business of boxing is getting in the way and frustrating you. You get what I'm saying? Think about it, NWO. You'll feel like they doing too much online and ain't really doing nothing. Think about it. He's 21-0, 3-division champion. Is that really like saying you ain't did nothing? You get what I'm saying? And think about it. He only frustrated because he wants to do more. Think about the reason why guys show the frustration. You get what I'm saying? He just wants the opportunities. I'm never going to be mad at a fighter that's showing frustration because he wants opportunities that he feel like are not being given to him for one reason or another. You know what I'm saying? But I do think on his side of things, he need to be a bit more patient and just continue, you know, use valuable time to continue to learn and understand the business and how things go. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's where I'm at with it. That's how I see it, right? You're just a young guy. Said I'm younger than all of them. Oh, but you get it though. But you get it. So just saying, hypothetically speaking, imagine you being that guy with all the talent in the world. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. In 21 fights, 3 divisions later, 3 championships later, they telling you ain't did nothing. You wouldn't be frustrated. Imagine that. It's you go to work and you receive the highest, you get what I'm saying? Whatever. Maybe you get a bonus that day or something. You get what I'm saying? Him chasing that kid. Yeah, for sure. I'm younger than all, but for sure. But you get the point I'm making, man. Just put yourself in the shoes of a young man. You get what I'm saying? I got the millions of dollars at his feet. All you got to do is stay focused and stay the course. And you want opportunities, but you feel like they passing you by. And they not passing you by because you're not taking care of your business, right? It ain't like you went in there and got your ass beat and lost, right? So imagine that. So that's why I think the frustration comes in, that he just knows what he brings to the table and he really wants them opportunities to prove that he's great. And when you hear that they scheduling, you know, future unifications in his weight class that don't involve him, you wouldn't be frustrated? Think about it. You get what I'm saying? Think about if you wanted to fight a guy, they give the opponent you wanted to fight to somebody else. Okay, cool. You move to the next guy and so on and so forth. And every time you trying to fight somebody of note, of quality, they giving that fighter, or they making fights with other guys and leaving you on the outside looking in. But here you are, 3-division champion. All you did was get inside the ring and win. You feel like those opportunities should be available to you because of the work you put in. See, because a lot of people say, oh, he's spoiled or entitled. I think that's an inaccurate assessment. I think you just got to look at the whole picture. Try to put yourself in his shoes, see what he feel like. And he's not the only one. You see a number of fighters voice their frustrations about what's going on. I think a lot of these dudes just need to, use valuable time to, educate themselves on the sport and learn the business side, man, so they can understand what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Jesus said him chasing that KO got him hit with some flush rights. For sure. From Karen, he ordinarily wouldn't get hit with too. Yeah, he was geeked up. Zayn, Boots was geeked up for that Karen fight. He really wanted to knock that dude out. That is the only time in his career in any fight that I've ever seen of Boots where I felt like he chased the knockout. He chased the knockout. I can see it the whole night he was chasing. Whole night, man, whole night. And then by the time, you get halfway to the fight, he already doing what he doing. Look, it was times where he was standing up, after the rounds and stuff, and Bozy was talking to him, and it wasn't even registering like it typically do. It was an off night for him. See Urban the Wiz in the building. Was good, family. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. Excuse me. Justin, I said Boots is an easier fight for Bud than Tio. Hold on, let me make sure I got you right. Somebody said that Boots is an easier fight for Bud than people just be wild. And maybe they don't like Boots, GM. Maybe they don't like Boots something, but ain't no damn way in hell, bro. Nobody convincing me that. Yo, imagine what Boots would do to Teofimo in the ring. Like, just think about it. Man, wouldn't even be close. It really hurt him. You say I'm waiting for Karen next fight and Villa next fight. I want to see Villa next fight, but Karen got a fight coming up, Cuzzo. And if he win, I think if he win, he got an opportunity to fight Boots in a rematch. I think that's what Dub was telling me. So that's crazy. I don't never want to see Karen fight the way he did against Boots again. Nah, T.O. fan channel. Oh, I got you. I know what that is. Yeah. I mean, I know that's just them. They probably know Teofimo personally. So, and I probably know what you're talking about. He know him personally. So he big him up. Because he also thinks that same guy that you probably talking about, if we talking about the same person, he also thinks that, he asked a good question. He also believes that Teofimo is going to petition with the WBO to go up and challenge Terrence Crawford. But I think that's That's baloney. He ain't doing that. King was good with it. That neck talk is crazy because boxers get paid to fight. Someone or a company got to front the money. There's the money coming from boxing. It's complicated. It is, King. It is, bro. And then especially when you consider that people understand how much of a business that boxing is, and you know, some people realize the potential for earning money, and that impacts the business of boxing. People want to get paid, and you can't blame them. Who's did much better than the fight with Villa? He broke him down and it killed. Oh yeah, in the next fight with Villa, absolutely. Yo, you seen him? He was flowing, bro. He was in his bag. He was in his bag against Villa, bro, and he was beating the absolute hell out of that dude. I want to see Karen versus Villa. That'd be crazy, hen dog. That'd be crazy, bro. Boots will really rearrange Teal's face. You get what I'm saying? Nose and all, fight game. Nose and all, fight game. Who you think will win most likely? The fight between AJ and Ngannou. I got Ngannou by KO, especially how he did Fury without using his full strength. Or hit Fury at the right spots. I feel you. Look, where Andy Cruz next fight soon, I believe. I think Andy Cruz got a fight coming up. I gotta look though. I gotta look. You probably trolling. You don't care. You just want to know. You want to see him and Keyshawn fight. But I got AJ. I got AJ beating Ngannou. I got AJ possibly stopping this dude too. I got AJ definitely beating him. I think he'll be much more prepared and focused than Tyson Fury was. I don't think he'll play with the opportunity because he ain't trying to look bad. He can't afford that. AJ, they gonna talk crazy to AJ. AJ go out there and lose, bro. They gonna talk crazy to him. Let me turn that on. Turn this light on. They gonna talk crazy to him, man. Yeah, GM, we on point. Yeah, GM, that's my guy. I know who you talking about. Andy Cruz fighting on March 29th. Appreciate you, fight game. Much love, bro. My memory don't be the best. I would have had to go check, yo. IB, what's good, player? How you feeling, bro? And when is AJ and Ngannou? Oh shit, man. Hold on. What is it? They got a date already, man. I'm telling you, y'all got pardon me, my memory, man. I don't be the best. I be having so much stuff in my head. I don't be remembering dates and stuff until they be like a week away or something like that. Let me see. The 8th, March 8th. They got it for March 8th. March 8th, bro. March 8th, Friday, March 8th in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the family. Yeah, I just checked March 8th. Yeah, it's crazy. AJ got 3 losses, man. You would think it's usually over for guys like that, right? Man, he about to get in here. This is just a money grab for him, I think. Yeah, March 8th fight game. March 8th. I think this is a money grab for him, and I do think he's gonna win it. You can't completely count Francis Ngannou out because he's a combat athlete, period. He's a hell of an athlete. I think that's why. There's a couple of reasons why he looked that way against Fury. I think Fury didn't train properly. I don't think he took him serious, overlooked him. I think Francis Ngannou really took it serious. I think he took it serious. I think the little bit of schooling that Mike Tyson was doing, the work that he was putting in with Francis Ngannou was quality work. And he went in there and he had pretty much possibly one of the best nights you could have at being. He came into the ring, y'all, 0-0. I want people to understand something. He came in there 0-0. And he gave the heavyweight champion that they say is the most skilled heavyweight in boxing. He gave the dude hell and he dropped him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's how sports, man. You on any given night, bro. You can never count nobody out because on any given night, somebody can win. AJ loses. Saudi ruined boxing. Cause check this out. Everybody, A-Rab money serious out there, and they damn sure flinging it around, bro. AJ has to win. If you don't, boxing in bad shape. Damn, y'all both saying that. GM saying it too. Hey, and why I say that, Zenith? Because that'll be back-to-back true heavyweights that were, Fury, a current champion, AJ, a former 2-time champion, and he make both of y'all look bad, and you get what I'm saying? And the dude is 0-0 against Fury and gave him hell. Now he about to be 0-1 against Joshua, and he make him look bad in a fight? Nah, bro. Both two champions that spent their careers in boxing, and he just got here. That's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be a bad look. It's gonna be a bad look, man. It's gonna be a bad look for him, bro. 3 weeks before they fight. 3 weeks later, Rulli versus Cruz again. 3 weeks later, Haney versus Garcia. NWO on it, man. Fight Game said it would be terrible if AJ lose. I'm telling you, bad for boxing. Damon Wester in the building. Salute, family. So I don't believe he didn't train. I think he trained his ass off and was taken by the size and power of Africa. Hey, look, that's a good point, bro. That's a good point, Damon. I won't deny that. I think he was caught off guard by the size and power and Francis Ngannou's ability to like hang in that fight and take some of his shots. But if you just look at his body, Damon, you can tell he didn't train his best. Like, look at his body for how he looked during the fight versus Ngannou, and look at the fight. Look at the picture of his body and his physique and how he looked like preparing for Usyk. He looked like a much different guy already. He looked like a totally different dude. Like when he got in there with Ngannou, he reminded me of a guy that came off a vacation, trained a little bit, and got in the ring. Like you can look at the size and tell that he wasn't in his best shape and he wasn't focused the way. That's why he got it off on him. I think he underestimated the fact that this dude is a combat athlete in his own right. He's a hell of an athlete. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can do what Francis Ngannou did is by being a hell of an athlete, bro. Because he just don't have the experience that people think he needed to hang with Fury. And look how good he did. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. So just think, like, put it this way. Had he been in that type of shape and unprepared like that against Wilder, Wilder would have slept him. If that's Wilder dropping him in that situation, Wilder is getting him up out of there, sleeping him. Get what I'm saying? You can see the difference in his physique. Like he's way more taking Usyk way more serious than he ever took Ngannou. He was in some type of shape, man. Dude almost looked like he had abs. I was like, yo, look at this. Look at fat boy. Just seeing you fighting and you ain't had no abs. So that's what it was. I think it was a little bit of all of that. So you don't care about boxing. Why would they make the fight and potentially jeopardize the image of the sport? Oh, yeah. And then furthermore, GM, not only did they put Ngannou in the rankings after a loss because I guess he did good. They're saying if he beats AJ, he gets to fight the winner out of Fury and Usyk, which is wild. So you telling me if this guy, by some stroke of luck, finds a way to beat AJ, he gets an opportunity to fight the undisputed champion of the world out of the winner between Fury and Usyk? That's wild, bro. That's wild. That'd be wild, bro. That's why I say, man, it's good for the sport in a sense because they're trying to make fights and they're responsible for getting us some fights. But if all you're going to do is throw your money around and it's going to mess up the natural order of things, I don't care for what y'all doing. The hell with you. And then when you hear how the dude got into boxing, I think his health was, his health is declining to some, man. This almost like a bucket list thing, it seemed like for him. Everybody said different. Don't look. He didn't look like he was in no gym. He do, though. He do, damn. He always do look like he came off the couch. But you can tell when he in shape, though. You can tell when that big knock-knee dude put the work in. You can tell. Yeah. It just wasn't love hands. Fury love hands was melting at his kneecaps. I'm telling you, he looked bad, didn't he, bro? He looked super bad. He did. Real life Rocky movie type of stuff. I'm telling you, yo, you out here ushering people into positions, bro. You know what I mean? My bad, y'all. Yeah, that was a bad UFC fighter becoming heavyweight undisputed champion. 3 fights is disgusting. Hey, bro, GM, man, they do that, we jumping somebody. They can't just do what they want to our sport, bro. This is the sport we love. They out here playing. Casanova Pugilist, what's good with it, family? Pardon me. Good to see you in the building. What's good, fam? He said even Bud want to have stopped Karen. Name one of the fighter like Karen Bud fought. If a dude don't want to, I get that. But I think Bud, the difference at Casanova, I think Bud, his experience and stuff and his approach would have been different. Bud wouldn't have chased the knockout. So I think he would have been able to see things a lot clearer. I think he would have executed at a higher level because of that reason. And I get exactly what you're saying, but I think that's the difference there. The experience, and Bud Crawford wouldn't have approached that fight like that. Bud Crawford wouldn't have been in a fighter meeting talking about, I got to outdo Tank. You get what I'm saying? And that's just showing that Boots is young and he learning. Like he ain't do or say anything wrong. I'm just saying that's what I think that was. You know what I'm saying? It kind of psyched him out. Like he felt like he had to try so much harder than what he naturally does, and he didn't. Just needed to let the fight come to him, cut the ring off consistently, and listen to his dad. And that would have changed. That would have made a world of difference, in my opinion, for him. You know what I'm saying? It would have made a world of difference, man. A world of difference. You know what I mean? I'm gonna beat the GM a fool, man. We gonna jump, man. We gonna jump. Let's jump, man. Let's jump him. Maybe a bit biased, but I'm rooting for my Caribbean brother Mathias to start taking over. I just want people to know something, man. Nah, man, if you rock with your fighter, it don't mean you biased because you want the best for him. You want to see him win. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make you biased. You like who you like. You rock with him, right? You want to see Mathias do his thing. He the kind of fighter that he don't really give you many reasons not to root for him, right? Like Mathias don't give you reasons not to root for him. He's just an easy guy to root for. You know what I'm saying? Easy guy to root for. He just want to get in there and fight. You know what I mean? But nah, so I don't think that's biased. But been on that stage and it wouldn't been worried about trying to outdo the headliner. Seen it, man. We saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You dig me? That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think he would have been, you know what I mean, because of the experience. Like, and he would have, I think he would have pieced him up. I ain't gonna lie. Crawford is surgical, bro. And like he great eyes, bro. That dude really a great talent, man. A great talent. Damn, great channel. Man, much love, Damon. Appreciate you, family, and welcome to the family. And salute to everybody, all the new channel members, all the new subscribers, all the new supporters, should I say. Much love to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. We're going to rock out for another 10 minutes. Get to that 3-hour mark. You know your boy like to give y'all 3 good hours of good boxing conversation, man. Boots got the Lorme up out of there way quicker than Bud every day. Yeah, Boots, the real deal. Holyfield, yeah, but Bud doesn't want that young boy. Look. I'll say this, right? You know how I know when it comes to Boots and Bud, it's not a matter of Bud not wanting none of Boots. Like, not one part of me, not 1 ounce of me feels like the reason that fight is not happening is because Terrence Crawford is scared. If Terrence Crawford didn't prove y'all to be fearless by getting in the ring with Spence, like, think about that. People told me Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford would never fight because Terrence Crawford was not only ducking Errol Spence, but he was scared of him. Then he gets in there and had the kind of performance he had. So you see why I take that with a grain of salt when somebody say Crawford don't want none. No, Crawford said it more recently on social media. He said, tell them to like basically cut that check, man. If they ain't talking their dollars, then they ain't talking about it. Tell them to stop talking about it. Like, so. And then think, bro, I like to look at a full picture. Put yourself in his shoes. Boots is coming into his own, right? He entering his prime. Terrence Crawford is on his way out. That man said he got 2 fights to go. 2 fights to go. You think he gonna spend one of those fights with it being a high risk and the reward is not equal to the risk at 36 years old? You think you get what I'm saying? He's not at the stage in his career no more where it's I gotta prove it. He's not at I gotta prove it like a young boy prove it. He's established. So I feel like at 36 years old, he should be allowed to go after the money fights. Like, what is it for? Like, he did all of this before. He took the chance, came from 35 all the way up. It's like, you get what I'm saying? I always knew that it was a chance that him and Boots would never fight each other because of the age difference and the timing in which they came in there. I always thought that fight would never happen between either of them at 47. I felt like if either Bud or EJ would have fought Boots, it would be at 54. I didn't think neither one of them was going to fight him at 47. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky, man. It's tricky, man. It's tricky, but that's how I look at it, man. Bud should just be, he had a point in his career where he should be able to chase the money. You get what I'm saying? Chase legacy fights. Why can't he? You get what I'm saying? So, but at the same token, I feel like if he spends any more time at 47, if he ever gets back in the ring at 47, it should be against Boots. That's what I do believe. But I don't believe for 1 second that Terrence Crawford is scared of anybody. I'm telling you. That dude, that's not the guy that's scared, bro. Like, pay attention to his energy throughout his career. He ain't never gave scary vibes, ever. That's a real dog, bro. And I ain't need the Errol Spence fight to know that how much of a dog he was. I didn't need that. I ain't need to know. I ain't need that fight to take place or to play out like it did to know Bud Crawford was a dog. I been knew it. That's Mr. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight. That dude ain't scared of nobody, bro. That's the same dude that ran down on Kenny Porter in a dark alley or dark strip somewhere. That dude ain't, as a young teen, that dude ain't scared of nobody, bro. Terrence Crawford is not the guy that's scared. I'm telling you. I know, we done heard so many people say it that you start to believe. No, anybody pushing that Terrence Crawford is scared of Boots Ennis is, I don't know, maybe they just having fun with it, but there's no way you could believe that. You get what I'm saying? There's no way you could believe that a guy, 2-time undisputed champion, is scared to fight anybody. Not the guy that's talking about going up to 68 and fighting Canelo is scared to fight a guy that's in a weight class where he at. Think about it. It makes no sense, bro. Bud Crawford is a fearless guy, man, in my opinion. I don't think he's scared to fight anybody. I've never thought that about him. I'm never going to push that energy because he's never showed me that. And then think about this. The guy, like I just said, that they told me he was the most scared of, it was his easiest fight out of 40. Get what I'm saying? And no slight to Errol Spence. That's my guy. I'm going to rock with Errol Spence till he retire and then some. You know what I mean? I rock with him. But I'm just saying, the guy that they try to convince Just Do that he was scared of is the guy that he beat more convincingly than anybody in recent memory. Get what I'm saying? Does that look like a dude that's scared of somebody? Did you see the way he approached Errol Spence? Did he look timid? Did he look scary? You get what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford is a real fighter, and I feel like he got to get that respect. You don't have to love the guy, but you got to be able to look at the body of work. You got to be able to look at the style of fight and say, yo, that dude can flat out fight, bro. Flat out fight. You ain't got to like him. You don't got to like the way he do business. You don't got to like the way he dress. You don't got to like the way he braid his hair, whatever, all that stuff. But you got to appreciate the body of work and how he put on for the sport. And he embraces, embodies the fighter's lifestyle. He dedicated his life to the sport. How can I have respect for a guy that dedicated his life to the sport and is now reaping the benefits of it? He continuing to win. Telling you, man, I got much respect for Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is a dog. And to me, right now, like, because of what he's been through, and after that fight, to me, like the pound for pound best, number one to me, pound for pound. And I don't have no problem saying it. The Rise podcast in the building. Senior, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Salute to you, man. Man, baby dude done caught COVID, bro. Baby dude done caught COVID. That's weird, man. Yeah, it's a great experience for Ngannou. For sure, man. To get those fights back to back, like, you gotta think it ain't two people. It's not two fighters in boxing, is it? That can say they fought both Fury and, you get what I'm saying, Fury and AJ, and definitely not back to back. So they throwing Ngannou a bone, and I'm not mad at it because the UFC was not paying that man right. They was not paying that man right. They was not paying him right. Signing with Eddie Hearn is a big move for him at this fight in the summer. I see him get introduced to the top dogs and fighting them. He said he won Teo in WO. He said he won Teo. He said he eyeing the Teo fight. He want to fight Teo. Hold on, I got a little clip. He want to fight Teo.
Saludos, papá. Bendiciones, campeón. Éxito hoy, que la tienes apretada. Oye, siéntate a hablar con Top Rank y pregúntale por qué no quisieron garantizar mi pelea contigo. Por eso mi promotor tomó todos los rumbos. Cuéntale eso a la gente. Habla claro. ¿Tienes o no tienes miedo? ¿Quieres o no quieres pelear conmigo?
Yeah, you see? He's straightforward. I love Mathias, bro. Mathias gets straight to it, bro. Do you want to fight or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said, just be clear with me. You want to fight or what, bro? Do you want to fight, bro? Nah, look at it, GM. It's some fights on the table. You got Haney on that side. He's done business with Eddie. So that's a fight over there. I feel like all these fights should be on the table. I don't think it's a bad move, right? You just got to be open to seeing who they're going to work with, right? Kind of let it materialize before we just assume it's a bad move. We just got to like let it, you know what I mean? Let it materialize. If we start giving us BS fights, then we get it. Because from what I hear, salute to my guy, Dub. He said it's a 3-fight deal on the table that got Paro. I think he said Hitchens, Haney. It's a couple people. So it's some fights that's on the table for him already making that move. You get what I'm saying? We just got to wait and let them see if they materialize. You see this dude calling out all the fighters you would want to see him fight. Because that money ain't there for that fight. Back to the complicated business of boxing. You know it, King. You know it. You know, yeah, man, he can't catch a break, bro. That one bothered me today, man. Mathias versus Haney, Mathias versus Paro. Teal wouldn't fight him, so a bad move. Yeah, and that's why I say I don't know, because then you got more than Teo. Teo is just one name, right? You know what I mean? You still got Haney, you still got fights to be made. And again, I'm an optimistic dude, y'all. So I look at the glass half full all the time. I don't look at it half empty. So I get it. All the big fighters, he said, Haney. NWO. Say no more, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. What you talking about? You wouldn't be happy to be talking about this, would you?
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, pussy. No Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the world knowing. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
Casanova, look, bro, that's still a possibility too. Mathias and Prograis. I remember Prograis said something about fighting him, and he signed a 5-fight deal. The 5-fight deal, GM, I ain't gonna lie, it sound like a lot, but it all depends on the direction that they go with these fights. It's definitely smoke over there. You get what I'm saying? Can't wait for his next opponent to be named. Oh, you already know, Damon. We all waiting, bro. We all want to know who he gonna fight next. I'm hearing some whispers. I don't want to keep talking about what I'm hearing because I feel like I'm jinxing it. So I just want these whispers that I'm hearing to be factual. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie, always supporting the grind. In the super chat said, Devin Haney isn't scared of no one. Did you know Devin Punk, Jason Voorhees, Incredible Hulk, Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Danny DeVito? Facts. Damn, where you get Danny DeVito from? Big Dog is hell, man. He said Danny DeVito. Damn. He want no smoke with Dan the Man.
And we never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, I love it. Google, he said Google Translate doing his thing. I'm telling you, Pussy, Teofimo, Pussy. You know what I mean? That's why. Look, that other one I played, that was when he was talking to Teofimo. That was after the first initial call out. That second one where he was like, "Yo, your promoter, like y'all don't really want to fight." He like, "Yo, that's why we went another direction." Then you got Teofimo trying to make it seem like they ain't want to fight. Man, me too, Zenith. Give me more trash talk from Subriel Mathias. And Mathias, keep speaking English, bro. We love it. Keep speaking English. I can hear the broken English. I know what you're saying. I'll figure it out, bro. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out. Yeah, baby boy. Appreciate all the prayers to baby boy, man. We're gonna get him back right, man. This damn I would suspect that has something to do with being in daycare too, man. Being in daycare, being exposed to all them other kids and germs and stuff. But we gonna get him back right. Trash talk will be crazy if you face a Spanish-speaking fighter. Oh, man. I love it, yo. Somebody need to encourage Mathias to continue to keep speaking Spanish, bro. I mean, English. Keep speaking English. We love it. We heard everything you said in that 29 seconds, bro. We know what you said. TOA's runners. Mathias is right there till he come forward. Casanova, you get what I'm saying, bro? So he got some nerve. Like, look, Tio, we got to put pressure on Tio. You can't just say you're not going to fight the dude or try to act like he's not there. No, you clearly said, Sandor Martin ran from you. You get what I'm saying? You said, excuse me, y'all. You said Jamaine Ortiz ran from you, right? Mathias is going to run right to you, not away from you. He's going to run right to you. He's going to give you the exact kind of fight you're looking for. Or do you not really want that fight? Get what I'm saying? Notice, y'all. Notice, everybody is cool. Our fighters are cool with calling other guys runners when they're the heavier puncher. Notice, it's never the other way around. Tio knows he a bigger puncher than Jamaine Ortiz, so of course he wants Jamaine Ortiz to stand right in front of him so he can get his best shots off. Jamaine Ortiz understands that. He know Tio got some pop, so what did he do? He moved all night, and he never presented him with the kind of shots that Tio wanted to land. He just couldn't hit him. Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie. Man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Time the guy passed. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. All it takes 3-6 months. Spanish trash talking is what people can kill for in the Caribbean communities. Damn. Well, look, I'm cool with his English, NWO. I want to see, you know, I want to hear him speak more English, man. Who don't want to hear more Mathias, bro? Give me more Mathias, bro. And preferably in English, talking crazy to everybody. This is class.
The really best 140 is here.
What do you mean, the really? He said
no
the really.
Teofimo, Pussy, no Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney.
He meant everything he said.
No Rolling.
This shit is funny.
He's a joker. And the word no one. So,
bro.
Here, who won?
Hey, yo.
With me?
I've been laughing at this thing just since it came out. How long this clip been out? For a couple weeks? Nah, bro. This is getting to the point, man. I might have to reach out, man. See what's up with Mathias, man. See if they get somebody up here to translate for him. I wanna ask him about that viral. That clip is viral in my mind. Is viral, bro. Behind the Hands TV, my brother. What's good with it, bro? If Teo fight Subriel and Mathias, we will see Teo fight exactly like Jamaine Ortiz did. I promise you. And that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. How you feeling, Brody? Good to see Teofimo, Pussy. He called Rolly a joker. He said in the world, no. He meant that. Hey, LaMarcus, he meant that about Rolly. He meant that shit. He meant that about Rolly. He went an extra mile. I thought he was gonna say Rolly a joker. He said in the world, know it. Like he like, bro, I ain't about to waste no time with you. And now he faces these fighters he mentioned and wins from them. Yeah, look. The thing is, I think we could safely say that Mathias will get in there and fight all of these people, right? We know he'll fight these people. He'll get in there and get these dudes a good scrap. You get what I'm saying? He'll get in there and get these dudes a good scrap. I think the toughest styles for him to deal with is the pure boxers. I feel like if you a guy that like to fight in the pocket, like the kind of fight that Teofimo wanted Jamaine Ortiz to give him, I would love to see him give Mathias that same type of fight. And you get what I'm saying? It's cool with calling somebody a runner when you the heavier puncher. You get what I'm saying? It's cool, but fight somebody, you get what I'm saying, that can punch too, that's trying to knock your head off, that's coming straight to you, and see if you stand right there and oblige him. You get what I'm saying? Yo, the internet is crazy, bro. The internet is crazy. We got Dr. Umar Johnson. He said no snow bunnies. Damn. Oh shit. He seen his profile page. He seen the avatar. He came in with. He didn't even say what's up. He said, man, no snow bunnies. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Y'all crazy, man. That's crazy. Salute to Dr. Umar Johnson, man. You come in. What's good with you? Make sure you smash that like button. Sub to the channel. And everybody that's in here, make sure y'all hit the like button for your bro. And if y'all notifications ain't on, make sure they on so y'all can tap in every day at 4 o'clock when we come back and build. Joker in the world. Yeah, that's why it's funny, bro. It's funny because I didn't expect him to say that. He was like, in the world, no. Like you see the look on Mathias' face. He meant that shit. He meant that. He not playing. Like, man, Rolly is a joker. You know what I'm saying? Joker is funny too, man. He's undefeated. But look, yo, Elvis got one too.
Mira, Teofimo, Mathias, Ryan García, ¿quién más? Rolly Romero, toda esa gente.
Yo, these shits is classic.
Mira, Teofimo, Mathias, Ryan García, ¿quién más? Rolly Romero, toda esa gente.
Yo, them names in English be tearing them up, bro. They be struggling in English to say the names. They say Teofimo. Everybody say Teo name funny. Teofimo, Rolly Romero, Mathias. See, he said he'd fight Mathias. Yo, I really be back here crying at these videos. These fighters have no idea, bro. I'm still laughing in my head about one of Regis' interviews where he was spazzing out. Like he started out calm and he just started spazzing, talking about Haney and Bill Haney and Dev. That shit was funny, man. That's a guy, another guy that I know it might seem early for him, but Mathias don't got a ton of fights. I just want to see good fights. One thing I like about Elvis Rodriguez, since he lost his fight, I called him Elvis, pardon me, his name, Elvis Rodriguez. When he lost that fight to Kenneth Sims, he's gotten better since then. I think it's like he went back to the basics of boxing and he's utilizing the boxing skill, IQ, and taking his power with him instead of relying on athleticism and his power to get him out of trouble. He really be in there boxing. So I like I like Elvis Rodriguez as an opponent for Mathias. Somebody got to do it because Elvis can punch. And one thing we know, or one thing we feel like we know with Mathias is that you need to be able to hurt that dude, or you need to have some power to keep him honest. Mathias will bust up Teo. Only dude that can handle him around his weight class is probably Boots. Boots will stop Mathias. In my opinion, what Boots does and Mathias' style, he'll come right to Boots. That'll be bad. Boots to stop him. I always think him and Kenny are wild cards at 140. Man, Zenith, they are, bro. Kenneth Sims is another guy at 140. I want to see him get his shot too, because he deserves it. Yo. That dude can really fight, man. And he got dog in him. He bite down and fight hard, bro. Man, he been kicking ass. He been on a tear lately too, taking those and everything. Jermall will also do something. Be something to watch for sure. Jermall, he a dog, bro. He be trying to beat you up. Like Jermall, he get it. Yo, beat people down. He be trying to beat your ass in there, bro. That young boy, he don't be playing. I should reach out to him, get Jermall up here. Somebody with a solid control game could give Mathias trouble too. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I knew the professor was gonna catch it. Hitchens don't want to see Mathias at all. Rozier, what's good with it, bro? I don't think he don't want to see Mathias. I know he keeps saying about the IBF rehydration, that 10-pound weight limit, and he feel like he won't be his healthiest under them circumstances. I get it. I don't think that means, I'm scared of Mathias, because I think that's something that he's always said before Mathias was an option, right? I think, he's always talked about being comfortable, wanting to come in and be comfortable with that. I don't think he's switching up. He ain't switching up his energy. He been consistent. So I wouldn't say he's scared of him. Listen, I think Hitchens got the skills to beat Mathias. Did y'all see the dude that Mathias lost to? Man, Richardson Hitchens would beat that kid ass if he fought him, bro. Petros Ananya. He'd be, if he even still boxing for real. Like, he'd beat his ass if he fought him. Then let's not forget, Mathias, there is some blueprint, or the book is out on, how he did lose once. I'm not trying to say you showed you can lose once, you can lose again. That's all I'm saying. So Mathias, he ain't no guaranteed win over Richardson Hitchens, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if he'll just do the Hitchens with. I think Hitchens would be able to keep the discipline, keep the distance, keep a jab in his face. Man, I think he can make that fight extremely tough for Mathias with his boxing ability. Mathias too much for 140. Maybe Devin can outbox him. Or if he does, Devin have power that Mathias will respect. Yeah, man, if he don't respect you, it's usually a tough night. If you watch the Ponce fight, he did his best work in the pocket. He did, controlling Mathias and limited his output. Once he started moving too much, Mathias overwhelmed him. Absolutely. It's like you got to have a plan with him, and you got to have a plan. You got to have your mind made up, and you got to be willing to go execute. That was look good lately. And last year, Kenny had one of the fights of the year for sure. They both been on a tear. Zenith, they both been getting better. Since since his loss, you know what I mean? Last time he didn't get the favorable decision, he got considerably better. And I think the same thing with Elvis. That standing 8 count was bullshit, though. You know what it was, though, GM? It was, think about it. If you remember, I know you remember, because you don't only see, that's how I know you watched the fight, bro. I know you watched the fight. But remember, the ropes kind of held him up. You get what I'm saying? He got knocked across the ring. The ropes kind of held him up. That's why he got that 8 count. Get what I'm saying? But I think that did make the difference in the fight. But look, GM, all is forgiven. He rematched that dude a couple fights down the line and dusted his ass off, knocked his ass out. And I heard he had something going on injury-wise with him in that fight. You know what I mean? He don't want to make the excuse, but he wasn't 100 for the fight. He didn't do it for Earl. Nah, hell nah. They didn't do it for EJ. Mathias is a true pressure fighter. He don't wait on you. Nope. He go create the action, Rozier. He go create it. And if you don't want it with him, he gonna break you down. So look, Mathias is out there. He signed the match room. They saying 5-fight deal. He's eyeing a fight with Teofimo Lopez. And as y'all just seen in that little clip right there, he said, Teo, again, like he said, just speak clear with me. Do you want to fight or no? Like, that's as straight up as you can get it. I like Mathias a lot right now. Win, lose, or draw, I like that dude because he want to fight. Nah, I get you. I'm with you, GM. But I say that because a lot of times, like I'm willing to bet. I don't have a percentage, GM, but I'm willing to bet a lot of people didn't see that first loss from Mathias because they didn't know him. You get what I'm saying? Like I I like Malik Hawkins. I was picking Malik Hawkins to beat him. I was picking, you know what I'm saying, certain guys to beat this guy, but he different, man. When I seen what he did to Malik Hawkins, I was like, shit, man, this dude, he tough, man. He tough as hell. That shot was cool, not gonna lie. RP told me, yeah, he was. He went, man. He went. He took him. He took him. Too bad Parrow getting sacrificed. Hey, Rosie, man, you know it. Somebody gotta fight that damn demon. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody gotta fight him. But man, good again. Definitely didn't see him lose. Yeah, you didn't see. Yeah, Al Booger. They probably got the highlights. I doubt if they got the whole fight, but you go look it up. He fought a guy named, I think, Petros Ananian, if I'm saying his name right. I seen that one live when it happened. I seen that fight live when it happened. I seen him lose. I was like, I didn't know dude at all. Like, I didn't know Ananian, but I was like, damn, dude got it off. And I remember the standing 8 count when he caught Mathias, knocked him in. The ropes kind of held him up. Mike Kirkland, my brother, how you feeling, bro? That's why I like Mathias to win. Yeah, he gonna fight. He want to fight, bro. He gonna give you your money's worth. Round 6, fighters quit. Fight against Mathias, he might catch some more. But I'm telling you, yo, yeah, I think people realize NWO that they ain't trying to sustain all that punishment. And not that I'm trying to give Leah, what's his name, Ergashev a out. I'm not trying to give Ergashev a out, but he did get stabbed in his leg prior to the fight happening. Ergashev did. He did get stabbed in his leg, and he had like a little surgery on his leg. Somebody tried to rob him or something like that and ended up stabbing him in his leg before the fight with Mathias. So I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. I don't know if that affected him at any point, but excuse me, it is what it is. But Mathias is a dog, man. He's a fan-friendly fighter, and I want to see him fight, man. But salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody supporting the grind. Salute to everybody in the Cash App, Super Chat. Appreciate all the prayers to the baby boy that done caught COVID on us, man. But we're going to get him back right. Just to wrap up, man, I like Kid Austin. I like his energy. I like the way he fight. I like what his dad is doing with him. He's staying on him. I wish he'd let him talk a little bit more, though, because Kid Austin, you seems a little shy. That's probably why he's possibly doing some of the talking, though. You know what I mean? But I like him as a fighter. I don't think he a little ambitious to call out Shakur for an end of the year fight. I doubt if that happens, but I respect the call out because I do feel like if he had an opportunity, he would fight him, right? That's all it's about. Like, Kid Austin's a good fighter. You know what I mean? I think Keyshawn is more within the earshot of fighting him than Shakur, but you know, we'll see. Kid Austin, I like him. Golden Boy keeping him active. He stay in that gym. I got much respect for him. He live that fighter's lifestyle. I rock with him. I support him. But I don't think, you know, we ain't going to see him and Shakur fight no time soon. I doubt that. But I like it. Jamaine Ortiz, that should be a fight for Shakur on the last end of the contract. You get what I'm saying? Last fight of the contract, I would love to see Jamaine Ortiz. And just to play this real clip for anybody that didn't catch it, Jamaine Ortiz is talking a little spicy.
Shakur, you might be able to do some work with Shakur.
No, because I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fight him. He's the guy that sometimes I think about, like, if I was to ever go back to 35, he's the only person I'll go just to fuck him up.
You need to get up out of here with them big ass cop shades. You ain't. I like you, Jamaine Ortiz, but you can't beat Shakur. I don't think so. That's my opinion on it. From what I've seen in the ring, he's a very good fighter. It'll be entertaining. I think it'll be competitive, but I just don't think he has the layers necessary to beat Shakur. And if you fought him, like the shit that you did with TL, Shakur just did that on a bad night with De Los Santos, and you was 100% healthy. So let that sink. You get what I'm saying? Salute to my guy LaMarcus, man. Peace to the Queen Aisha, man. Appreciate you, Al Booger. Appreciate all the prayers for Baby Do. Yeah, like I said, he caught COVID. I'm thinking I had to do something with that daycare, man. Pretty high. I think so too, Zenith. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland, man, coming through with the super chat. Said for the grind. Much love. Always supporting the grind, my bro. Appreciate you, family.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Much love, bro. He said, Kid Austin keep calling the guys he's not fighting, not asking for the DAZN guys that paid it, and them guys. That's why I say, man, when guys keep calling out dudes on the other side, I think he'll fight them all, right? But I do want to hear him express some thoughts of who he might want to fight on his side. He called some names out, but it's a couple that stand out to us. Like, I like to see him fight a Mark Castro, any of them. I think that dude is a hell of a talent. He's strong, he willing, and I think he believes in himself. I think he's a confident young kid, 20 years old. He's still a baby in the game, man. So, shit, if anything, people better get Kid Austin now. You know what I mean? The more season he get, I think he's going to get better. I do. I think the kid going to get better simply because he lives the lifestyle. He embraces it. He lives in the gym. And he really wants to be good. He wants to be great. You get what I'm saying? I think that about him. I think he really wants to be great. You know what I mean? Kid also keep, oh, man, I read that. They should let them both keep going. Yeah, man, I like to see him over there with the guys on his side of things, though. Either Golden Boy, the Zone, they doing work hand in hand anyway. So fight them guys on that side and keep working your way towards the Keyshawn Davises, the Shakur Stevensons of the world. I'm not against seeing none of those fights when it makes sense, but I think him calling out Shakur for the end of the year is ambitious. You get what I'm saying? You want to be great, and he said that's his favorite fighter, so pretty sure he'll want to fight him. But we'll see, man. We'll see in these coming weeks and months how everything roll out. But I like Kid Austin. I like the energy. Teofimo better stand on business. There's no way you can turn down a fight or act like Subriel Mathias don't exist. You complained about Jamaine Ortiz running. You complained about, Sandor Martin running. What we do know about Subriel Mathias is the last thing he'll do is run away from you. He's going to run right to you. He's going to oblige you. He's going to give you the type of fight that you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get hurt, that's, you know what I mean? If you want to fight, that's what he's going to bring. Like my bro said, behind the hands, guarantee you he'll beat Jamaine Ortiz that night if he fight Mathias, because you're not going to stand right there and fight him. I could guarantee that. I seriously doubt that you stand in the pocket and fight that man. It just wouldn't be smart in my opinion either, because I think he'll break you down. On network, yeah, Zepeda right there. I hope we get Shakur versus Mortai. Me too, man. Zenith, like, man, Mortai, man, I want to know what he think about that. That'd be a good fight, bro. That'd be a great fight, yo, for both of them. Good opportunity, man. Good opportunity. I hope we get it too. But he called out Devin Haney and said Keyshawn Davis not on his level. I don't know why they sleeping on Keyshawn, bro. Anybody that's saying Keyshawn not on their level, I think that's bullshit. Like these younger guys, bullshit. Like he don't make me feel like he's a much better fighter than Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, he got more pro experience right now, but man, Keyshawn, he just showed y'all he can fight, man. He can fight his ass off, man. So I think he is on the level of a Mortai. I don't give a damn. I ain't saying he'll beat him outright right now, but it's a good fighter, bro. Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter. I'm gonna keep rocking with him, man. Salute to no folk, as they call it, right? But again, man, much love to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Again, turn y'all notifications on, man. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Share the lives if you can. And let's just keep building. Another thing that I thought was interesting, though, a good matchup to look forward to down the line is Emiliano Vargas and Abdullah Mason. Man, that'd be a fight. And I like the fact that Emiliano Vargas already know that that's going to be a fight for them down the line at some point, because I doubt if they're willing to do it right now. Like, man, I'm telling you, I personally, I think Abdullah Mason will hurt him right now, but I think it's going to be worse later on, but maybe it'll be more competitive. But Emiliano can fight. I think he's one of the best. I think he might be the best one out of the Vargas brothers, man. They all talented as hell, but I think Emiliano got something special about him. Champs at 140 not fighting Mathias. And they can't avoid him, Mike, because he calling people out. They can't avoid him. Everybody claim they want to fight. If you at 140 claiming you want to fight and Mathias is there and you ain't looked his way, then you really don't want one. You need to watch one more. Oh, watch more on Vargas. Think only seen one. Oh, where is he? If you only caught one fight? You know what I like about him, bro? His temperament. Like Emiliano wanna fuck you up. You get what I'm saying? He wanna beat your ass. Like he wanna get in there and mix it up. He ain't for play. I like his approach to the fight game, and he got good power, good reflexes. He fast, he's sharp. Defensively, always I feel like fighters need work, but so far so good. He's solid, bro. Every fight I see, yo, he impressed me. Each one, that dude really could fight. Emiliano is the one. That's why I say out of I think it's 3 of them, he might be the best one. He might be the best one. I want to see De Los Santos soon. Me too, CMB. I want to see him too, especially after seeing how he handled himself against Shakur, even though Shakur wasn't where he needed to be in terms of health-wise. It's cool. It happened, right? But I still want to see some future fights. De Los Santos gonna make some fun matchups moving forward. Fun, damn, but yeah, Zenith, man. I gotta see when he fight again, man. They keep him pretty active, but yeah, I would suggest anytime you can catch him, man. He worth watching because he a good young fighter. He well schooled. He got some of his pops in him, but he could be better than his father. He really do. He look like you don't get the impression he's trying to live off the fun. No, he look like he can carry the name, like he can carry the torch. Young Emiliano, I think he got what it takes to carry the torch for sure. Yeah, Celestial being salute to you, fan. Al Booger, my guy. Yes, sir. He is, man. But again, man, salute to everybody in the building. Much appreciation, man. We went over longer than I said we was gonna do. Just wanted to make sure I gave y'all a decent build, a good build for the day, man. We'll be back tomorrow to build on some more boxing, man. Go back and catch some of these fights. Yeah, man. Trust me, man. Tell me what you catch, bro. Because I think you got an eye for this shit. So I know you're gonna see some of the stuff I see. You're gonna see that natural raw talent and his willingness and ability to kind of he make those realistic progressions from fight to fight. You get what I'm saying? Gradual progressions where he's just getting better, learning more, he getting more comfortable. That's what I'm saying from Emiliano when I see him fight. And I like him, bro. He's exciting to watch. He's fun, entertaining. But again, salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody in the super chat, Cash App. Y'all the real MVP. Salute to everybody that came through. Hit the like button. Much love and appreciation to all the channel members. For anybody new in the building, y'all tap in. We will be back 4 o'clock to build on some more boxing. So until then, everybody enjoy the rest of the good Thursday, man. Y'all make sure y'all eat like I'm about to do because I'm starving. I'm gonna go see how baby boy is feeling. You know what I mean? Because COVID for a 6-month-old is kind of pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ain't lying to you. Yeah. 2 times I seen him. Yeah, Zenith. He can scrap, bro. He can scrap. And salute to everybody for the prayers. We do appreciate y'all, everybody. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure little man get back to himself. But this has been another dope live in the books. Appreciate everybody in the building, man. I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. So with that, we up out here. Peace to the fans.